Was my mic on? You know what? I know why my mic would have been on before I actually started the whatever. Who cares? It's not like I said anything. I think I just clapped once, and I'm not even sure if you guys heard that. What's up, everybody? How you doing, Starry-Eyed Ava? How you doing, Big Bro? So, and how you doing, Rose and Thorns? The song is definitely on my mind. The Deltarune song that I still haven't played. Not over here. Not over where? 6 50-50 losses in a row. Six? Is that supposed to be... You talking about Triple Z? Jesus. Damn, bro. I only sort of know how you feel. I haven't pulled on very many banners recently, but every one of them, every one of the banners that I did pull on, I did lose the 50-50. I think it's like 3 in a row now. I don't know what game this is. Tekken? Something? What's up, Hermit? Oh, shoot. Here we go again. Okay, CJ. I've seen this before. I just don't know where. This isn't Street Fighter 6, is it? Didn't think so. This Soul Calibur? It is Soul Calibur. Okay. Freaking missed this game for two big reasons. I actually did enjoy Soul Calibur. Is this an SMT game? Get this out of my face. I'm tired of Atlas. I hate Atlas so much. Fund me, Alice. Just play Yanagi. She's hotter anyway. Find me a woman that looks like Yanagi. What's up, Tenjin? Because of my own poor mood and mentally feeling off, I feel like you were getting hit too hard with you not being able to beat Luis. So I'll give you a vote of confidence instead. You got it. Thanks, Tenjin. I have two new topics when chat starts to bully streamer again. Cool? I don't have Yanagi. Well, now's your wait. If you don't have if you can't get Alice, then you wouldn't be able to get Yanagi. Never mind. Shoot, I think you're fricked, bro. I'm so sorry to say. I knew you liked Unagi. Who? Okay, I don't know what this is. Unless this is like Raito. No. Exactly, so fund me. With what money? I ain't got anything. I have $2 to my name. Maybe 3. I cannot help you there, man. Sponsor my Triple Z account. Unagi is Japanese for eel, but I was already aware you stopped learning Japanese. Okay. I I have no excuse. Honestly, I replaced the learning Japanese at the gym with the browsing Twitter, and it's not any better. It's not. I'm not feeling any better doing it. It's just something to do. Ain't no way. Yeah, I know. You think? Leave me alone. Sponsoring an account with Vivian on it, that would be a yikes if Stronge would sponsor that. Damn. I didn't say all that. What's wrong with Vivian? Relax. You know what would feel better? The sweet touch of a woman? Sex. Oh, he made the same joke. We're not so different, you and I. Sponsoring the most cursed player in new Eridu. I don't know who or what that means. Well, Steve, as long as you keep your eyes closed. Hmm? Hermit's turning into Stronge. The touch of a man would feel just as sweet. I disagree. If their skin is anything like mine, just as calloused, I think I would be disappointed. What's up, Usaro? Just don't lose 50-50, that's what I do. God, I wish that were me. I'm the guy that loses frickin' 75-25s. It only happened once, but now that I've said it, it's going to happen again. And that's what I'm going to be really, really frickin' sad about. This is not Digital Devil Saga. What the heck is this? Final Fantasy 15? It'll be XV. Yeah, I don't know what this is at all. Sherlock? Frick. You redeem drink water. I think I might know, but may not be what I'm thinking. Don't say it! You've only lost to 75-25 once? Wow, I feel so bad for you. Have you lost the 75-25 more than once? You know, I have the signature Wenjin for every S rank I own, and have only won 75-25 one time. Oof. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen this game, not even once. I just looked at the picture and somehow thought the name I heard at one point. Is this the Bureau? Hang on. How do you spell the Bureau? Is that in here? It is not the Bureau. Guess the Bureau is not in here at all. Oh man, spelling his biggest weakness. Gonna participate on a little champ of SF3 on Saturday. The final prize is $20. Wait, you mean like a tournament? Oh man, good luck. I hope that you enjoy yourself. What was the name? There's the Rest in Peace department. That's not in here. Lost it on Ellen's Wenjin, lost it on Xingyi's, lost it on Miyabi's, lost to Astra's, lost to Vivian's, and lost it on Yuzu's. Oof. Are you so unlucky when it comes to Triple Z? Damn. I'm so sorry. Tales of Legendia? The game, the song is... Saying the song is from, that is what? Oh, this is an actual Tales of game. Anytime there's like one game that has the Tales of in the beginning of its title, and then it wasn't a game by Namco Bandai or whoever is consistently making the Tales of games. Sure wish I liked that series, man. I do, because I do like the lore of Tales of Symphonia, and I definitely like the lore of Tales of Vesperia. But then Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World gets like weird and it honestly would have been better if it were its own game. And then there's just the combat styles for all of them. Dawn of the New World was easy enough to play. Like, it was fine. It felt lackluster and half-assed, but it was okay. And then Tales of Symphonia, it was also okay. That was probably the peak of the Master System, even though you could stunlock bosses, but at least you knew when they were teching out. And then Vesperia was just like, this is just freaking doo-doo water. I just hated playing this. I hated every freaking second of being behind the controller for that game. Because the boss will just straight up, like, there were skills that were just useless, man. And then bosses will hit stun, and they will have no indication that they will unhit stun, and then they'll just kill you in one hit. That was really cool. My favorite is also them adding a skill for teching when you hit the floor, but it taking the same amount of time as if you were just getting up off the floor from getting knocked down without it. And neither of them are invulnerable. So if the boss felt like OTGing you, then it OTGs you. You're welcome. I think Strong's getting tired of me. He does it often. I mean, occasionally, but I get tired of everyone. Don't worry, he's getting tired of all of us. Just making alt pretending to be a woman, he'll pay attention then. No. If you say you have big boobs, he'll only pay attention to you. That is also not true. I think the unluckiest I got during HSR, and I was during HSR, and I lost on both character and weapon. Oof. Granted, the lack of luck is obsolete due to me pulling on the rerun and getting 3 copies of the weapon in 110 pull. What the heck, dude? Man, I did that once. Well, not really 3 copies. I got 2 copies of Jane's W engine in 110 pull. But then I find out this is the character that I end up using the least because I can't fit her into a team where she can fit my heckin' weird criteria because of what triggers her secondary passive. What's up, Moose? Yep, he admitted it. I mean, like I said, I get tired of everyone. I've especially been tired of everyone in the recent days. What happened to the year-long break you said you were doing? I said that I wanted to do it after frickin' Metaphor and after Metal Gear Rising. Still on that gotcha crack, huh? Sorta? I mean, I'm playing the game. I'm playing Triple Z, and I'm sort of playing Uma Musume, but my main concern at the moment has still just been playing uh Mega Man Battle Network 2. I'm close to being done with 100%ing it, I think. The only things I have left to do are what? Collect the rest of the chips in the game. Beat Planet Man. S rank the V3 versions of Pharaoh Man, Napalm Man, and Planet Man. And then find the rest of the blue and purple metadatas. That's not something I'm looking forward to too much, because I don't know which ones I have and have not collected, so I just kind of have to run around the whole game and hope that I've found everything. So that's gonna be fun. I'm Moose now. What? Streamer doesn't know his animals. He might have to go back to kindergarten. What did I do? Did I say moose by accident? I don't think I said moose by accident. Should I just look at the character on the left? I mean, I see him, but doesn't it doesn't give me any information. Oh, murdered soul suspect. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that. My eyes. Is this Charmy B? I wish I didn't get that. Oh my god. Game though, I swear to God, stop showing me freaking feet. Stop showing me freaking feet so I can guess it in first try, especially not for a character like that. Of course he got that goddamn Sonic weeb. Oh my god, bro. Whatever, I don't care. Talk to the hand. Sonic's cool. Man, I need to retire from fighting games as a whole. After yesterday, I think I was... After yesterday, I was thinking close to uninstalling everything fighting game related, I won't lie. Damn, what happened? Didn't touch Tekken yet. Maybe I would feel better if I would touch Tekken instead of Grand Blue. I don't know about that one, Chief. Honestly, if you're anything like me, you're gonna get hit by something whack and think, why did this touch me? And this is gonna happen every 5 games. Not to mention offense in Tekken 8 being extremely oppressive, but that's... I don't really have much of a problem. It's more like... No, I have less of a problem with the structure of the game and its offense and defense, and more of a problem with just getting hit by things that don't look like they're touching me in any capacity. Getting hit by Dark Souls 2 shockwaves. Just play the bear in Tekken and roll around. True, nobody knows how to deal with that. Breakup, memories, painting, daydreaming. There's a painting in Dark Souls 1, and Gwyn broke up with Seath the Scaleless, and... Not Gwyn. What's the... Gwendolyn? Which is the one with the fat tits? Why is City of the Wolves so dead? I believe part of it is a lack of balancing. Another part of it is... Frick. Part of it is probably a lack of balancing. Part of it is, like, the structure of the game as a whole, but maybe not that one. I think the structure of the game as a whole is probably good, because it does, according to a lot of old heads for Mark of the Wolves, it plays similarly, and they enjoy it, but dealing with characters like Hokutomaru and, what's the other one? The short chick. They, nobody feels like dealing with that, because oh, wait! One of the bigger things was also Revblow. Revblow being, like, really stupid and inconsistent. Where's Ronaldo? How would I know? Look at any tournament's top 8s. Kane, Hokutomaru, Hotaru, Gato, Billy Kane, and then Marco. Right. Strong, stop the profanity. There are people around me. What? What are you talking about? I didn't even say... I don't think I said... I don't say anything that major. Also, you should be watching me with headphones. What are you doing? I just ended up thinking, what is the reason I really continue playing when my opinion is so different from everyone else, and I guess I just felt like I never truly won anything versus anyone and just got carried by my characters? That's a very strange opinion to have. I don't really get that, Tenjin. No, well, like, your opinion differing from everyone else is fine. Not feeling like you ever truly want anything and putting it all in your character, that doesn't make any sense. In order to win, you still have to learn how your character works and learn how to, like, how your character's tools work. And I said it even before in the game, or in the video that I made about fighting games in general, in more modern fighting games, it's hard for... Like, the balancing of each character is thought about significantly more than when fighting games first started out, right? So you're not likely to get a game where there is one character just completely blowing every other character out of the water without them also requiring a lot of work to some capacity. Like, if you're saying that Lychee is carrying you throughout the entirety of you playing BlazBlue, then you still had to put in the work to understand where you are, where your staff is, what combos you can do off of both of these being in two different positions, the two different instances, not instances, the two different stances that your character has because of the staff, and then be aware in real time to execute this consistently and outskill your opponent. You shouldn't belittle that kind of skill. You shouldn't think that it's just the character carrying you when you are behind the controller operating the character. Like, you can... It's... You ever heard the saying, a poor craftsman blames his tools? You're given a fantastic multi-tool and you're working with it. The other person is given not necessarily a fantastic multi-tool, maybe, but it's another... It's about the person utilizing the set of tools, right? Chapter-based cell phone moving on love story. I don't know what this could be. Young woman, music career, life choices, visual novel? Unfortunately, I don't play any of those. I ain't getting this one in a million years. My phone has vibrated. Why? Hacking FF7 remake song? And it's one of the crap ones. Oof. The least you could do is to memorize her name. Guinevere, you are undeserving. I don't care that much about Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3 was my favorite. Dark Souls 2 probably would have been my favorite if it were structured a little bit better and had less empty space. Mainly just because I like the power stancing stuff. What if he starts talking about the different types of whips? I would much prefer to talk about the Nene. Yeah, I watch your streams in public. Why? I mean, I appreciate that, but also, if you're gonna be watching my streams in public, be courteous enough to wear headphones or some device that keeps the sound to yourself. Please. Now I'm watching in the living room without headphones. I mean, that's fine. Wait, don't you live with your family? Hang on. What's up, Usaro's family? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. You should watch in the bathroom without headphones. Uh... Yeah, but I felt like in BB I can do something on offense. When I played Grand Blue, I just couldn't understand what people are doing. So outside of BB, I just feel like I can't keep up with people. They don't speak English. Oof. So after playing yesterday, I just ended up thinking if maybe any wins I got to this point were truly out of my own ability to play or pure luck. But that's not important. I think my mental is just messy about that. I think that is important. I think that's something that you should still examine. Because I can tell you that for most of the wins that I have, for pretty much all of the wins that I have for any fighting game, I feel as though it was me doing it. You shouldn't disassociate your victories and what the work that you put in with, like, what you believe your character can do. It's... If you're winning against someone, then you're clearly doing something right. Also, playing versus Wilness feels like ass. Why? What can he do? And not being able to understand what the opponent is doing, Tenjin, you don't need that unless you're at, like, a higher level of play. And even then, you still don't really need to understand what they're doing. You just need to either force them into a situation where you can make the decision for them on what they're going to do next, or, play a specific way that they might have to play around. Which I guess that kind of sounds like the same thing. But one of them I was thinking more offense, the other one was like defense. Like say where you're making a decision for them. I mean like say you have offensive pressure and you do something specific where the answer would be this and then suddenly you change what you're or how you're offending to be the answer to what they would have thought would have been the answer because you know they think that you're going to do the same thing again and then they change it up and then you change it up and then you freaking kill them. But the other one is like say you're playing a zoning kind of game or a further away kind of game and you're trying to push them to the corner or um defend against a specific tool that they might have and then retaliate with something. But you don't need to understand like why they're pressing which button in what scenario at all times. That's nobody can really do that super consistently. I think of my opponent as illiterate. Hey, yo, I know what you're referencing a Twitter post, aren't you? And most of the time, it turns out to be true. That's hmm. My dad speaks a little. My mom speaks none. For English, oh, that's fine. Strong barely speaks English, and it's the only language I know. Play Grand Blue Versus when the game no longer has updates. I mean, I could. Honestly, that's the best time to play a game. That's when the game is usually stable, and as long as it isn't... That's when the game has a set kind of rule set and properties for each character. And I'd say that that's when the game ends up being the most fun, because all of the problems that it would have had in the beginning end up getting ironed out. And then people are finally able to fiddle around with the game until they find some new tech, i.e. BlazBlue, when however many years it took for people to discover that you can card cancel a button after its active frames if you're like frame perfect with using barrier. So you end up getting impossible combos like my 5C into my 5C repeatedly. Hey, okay, alright, Boone. As much as I understand the references that you're making, we can't be doing this. We cannot be doing this, man. But yeah, for Wellness, I truly don't know why you wouldn't play him. Highest damage character, plus unblocked Gatlings, links slash late cancels like Ezreal, and kinda like Slayer. Comboable overhead and low. I just don't care for the way that the character looks. Plus, I do enjoy the structure of how Avatar Belial was. I don't know if I would still enjoy him. I might give Wellness a try if, like, I don't know. When I have an abundance of points because I go back to playing the game again, I'll unlock him and then I'll check him out or something. I'm still sitting on another character's worth of whatever the in-game currency is, so... But I'm mainly waiting for the chick with the shark. He's slow and neutral? That's not something I enjoy. Real BlazBlue players nowadays main Carl? No, they don't. What? Do they? I would play him because I always wanted to play... I would play him because I always wanted to play as Axel. What? You've lost me. Oh, for Willness. I don't think that they're that similar. I don't think that they're similar in any capacity except for a singular visual effect on the singular super. What frickin' game is this, man? First romance, creative dreams, text messages, personal growth. I don't know, man. X-Blaze isn't in here. BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. That's not it. Australian Studio, Emotional Journey, Interactive Story, Puzzle Minigames. I don't know what this is. Can be completed in under an hour. Protagonist name and the title. Also no written dialogue. Comic book panels. Mini puzzle game. Slice of life. What the heck? I don't know, bro. Lawrence. Oh. Okay. Never heard of it in my life. Plus or minus 0. Even I got that it's Axel as KH. Well, no, that I understood. I just wasn't understanding the relation because there's only one thing relating the two. Like, sure, Axel will spin his chakrams and then Wilness will spin the flames around his hands, but I mean, outside of that, I don't see them as being similar in any capacity. I guess maybe being tall, but that's it. So what you're saying is you got it memorized. I see now why Tenjin has said plus or minus 0. I thought that was because of something that I said. Who the heck even knows this game? Florence? Nobody. Well, a couple of people, I'm sure. It might be one of those games where it might have a cult following of some sort. But heck if I would know. Third-person Squeenix game. Let's try Nier. Replicant. It is not Nier Replicant, but it is Squeenix related. It is more than... Foam Stars... I only remember this because frickin' Rosenthorns brought it up yesterday, and that's not in the database still. Good to know I didn't get pranked. What's a third-person Squeenix game that was made in recent day? There's like... Was Final Fantasy Type 0 multiplayer? I don't think so. It's not recent day that it was made. After 2010, before 2019. Type 0 was when I was in high school. Yeah. Type 0 is not in this database. Yes, it is. Type 0. Correct franchise. Multiplayer Final Fantasy game. Dissidia? Adventure, 2, Tactics, the numbered ones, online, Lightning Returns. This is 9. 11 online is in here. It is not 11. So it has to be 14. 14 online. 14 online. A Realm Reborn. Oh boy. You gotta admit, those are some godly references. Sure, man. The first one, yes. Because it's like a similar line of thinking that I have. It's like a similar line of thinking that I have, but albeit less harsh. The second one, no, what the heck are we doing? Jesus Christ. For those of you who don't know, the first Twitter post that Boone was referencing is like this guy saying, oh man, I get freaking washed like 0 and 43 or something in real life, and I'm like, hey, that was a pretty good set. Cool. Hope to see you again. And then it's like losing a singular round to some guy online, and then it's him responding with the harshest, most volatile thing he can say. I really do be feeling like that for me. Win, feel nothing, lose, the voices are back. What's up, Bats? W black shirt, thank you. Imagine, Steven, you can play as Ryle without needing a mark to combo from overhead and having a +5 close medium. To be honest, Wellness got slight similarity in hairstyles. To Axel? Yeah. And I As for the plus frames and the overhead and the... Is it like every confirm leads to big damage, or what? Alright, I forgot to charge my controller. Let's hope this doesn't, you know, run out of battery on me. Metaphor. It probably will, honestly, my controller, but it's fine, because this is a turn-based game. It's high enough. Oof. Stopping the music, I'm doing this, and I am capturing the game. I do wonder, if my microphone was unmuted this morning, then that means that I probably was recording Battle Network with my mic. I'm glad that I know how to split audio channels. What am I doing? Metaphor. Metaphor ReFantazio. It doesn't even really matter, because whenever I make a video, to keep the audio clear and concise, I just mute all of the audio from the video and then put a track from the game itself over it, and that is... Sorry, I'm like distracted. That seems to be the most effective way of being able to make a stable kind of video with visuals and audio. So I don't know why I'm bothering to record anything with the music, with the sounds of the game. Alright, let's do this. Just to make sure. It's something that I was thinking about. I remember asking yesterday that I was wondering if different forms of charge stack, where if I could use Masquerade charge and normal charge and get a higher damage output. I'm going to test that. I got 2 different no's at bare minimum.
Welcome.
But I'm still going to test it here. Is there anything else that I can do? Once we hit the second phase of the final boss, Juna just starts perpetuating half turns with Frigid Fortress tactics. Once that starts... Keep in mind, I personally have never played this game. Well, you weren't one of the ones that answered that. The ones that I asked the question for, they did play this game. Both, the ones that I remember were Boone and Diamond Yuo telling me the different, or that multiple charge uses don't stack. I might have been unspecific when I said that, and they might have taken that as me using the same form of charge multiple times, in which case, I can see why they said no. If not, if they understood that I meant both Masquerade charge and normal charge, and then that still doesn't stack, then, I mean, okay. And then they told me that. That's just typical Atlas rules. You usually can't stack. Clearly did, but okay. You did? Okay. I didn't remember that. Charge plus charge does not stack. Charge plus focus are allowed to have. What is focus?
That...
Oops. The magic version of charge. Oh! Okay, you need all of your passives. The only thing that you can have to start perpetuating your own defense again is Heroes Proving. Defense. What I need is the offense. If there's a skill that lets me increase all of my team's attack and defense, if I could give that to Yufa, then that might solve some of my problems. All allies defense, crit rate. Repel magic and repel physical. Attack. All allies back row defense. Front row attack, back row defense. All allies hit evasion. For 1 rank. Yes, you can have heat risers so you don't have to use Heroes Proving to refresh. That's a good idea, but the problem with that one ends up being needing the passives that the Prince gets, like Mass Revelry, Magic Font, and Sense of Kinship. Maybe not Sense of Kinship, but this might actually be helping a lot with the damage, I'm not really sure. The Heat Riser... No, wait, because someone else can have Heat Riser. No. The problem is that it needs to be party-wide, because I need to perpetuate the defensive buff during the second phase, but if I try to do that, I won't get enough turns to also perpetuate the offensive buff that the main character has. Which is why I would be looking for something that does both. One enemy's attack, one enemy's hit evasion, one enemy's defense, removes all buffs on enemies, barrier that repels one elemental attack. Attack defense, one enemy, 2 ranks. One enemy's hit evasion, attack, defense. Quest 2 stages party wide. Should have made some almighty stews. Some what? Oh, does that... Are there foods that do that? I didn't know that existed. Oh well. Unfortunate. Too bad we can't cook while inside the book. I think... It doesn't seem to be anything. Like, this would be the class that buffs you. There's... No. And there's other passives. Sukukaja is just defense, not defense, hit evasion. Mass Dancer, but the Mass Dancer doesn't really give anything. There's nothing I'm looking for anyway. Adventurous Curiosity, Heat Riser. Terukaja, Tetra Break. Vitaloja. Dakunda. Healing Magics. Nothing of any use. I think I just can't do that. Battle Cry. Pastor's Attack and Defense. Knight's proc. One ally's defense for 3 turns. Holy Knight's proc. Defense. Wait, no. Knight's defense. Protect Guard. Raises a barrier, nullifies 1 / pierce strike attack. nothing but passives. Nullifies slash pierce strike attack for caster. Nothing. Nothing. Caster's attack by 3 ranks. Increases caster's hit evasion 3 ranks. Decreases attack defense for all allies, all enemies for 3 turns, and then charge. Nothing of any use. That wouldn't be like just straight damage, but I know what I'm getting my damage from. So there doesn't seem to be very much that I can do. I just have to hope, not hope, I just have to get into the next fight with enough mana, which isn't a problem, I can do that. And then just use Heroes Proving more than once, and in the same turn that I'm using Heroes Proving, probably just go for a charge as well. And then right before he hits the threshold where he'll start using Soul Scream, I just have to use something like Masquerade Charge or Normal Charge, and then just completely obliterate his health bar with a Royal Slash. That's not that bad. That's not that hard to do. I'm good to go. You need Assault Beacon, sir? I don't know what that is. All your strats rely on hope. That's all every strat does. Sorry to break it to you. There you are, sir. Come the hell on, man.
And its people
shall perish. Not mine, Wanton Destruction. Charge Wanton Destruction.
That's it! We will win this. Watch me for the sake of our going for the weak spot. Here I go.
I won't hold back.
Heroes cry. Backline. Holy Knight's Proclamation.
I'll show you. Freeze over. Great job, Judah. I pray you're ready. They're weak to something new.
I don't need Damato Rakaja, but I do need Damato Rakarn.
I'm all prepared. Not this.
Heroes
Proving.
I'll stay my blade. Behold this power.
Frigid Fortress.
Their weakness. I can don't let up now, Judah.
Mako Rakarn is already active. Could use another Summon Dragon God modified. Lower stats again.
The situation is changing.
Actually, wait, Magla pills.
I knew you'd help. Our new world and its lend me your strength.
Not that. Blackguard's Hammer. Mask of Earth.
They've got a new weakness.
Give in to our society.
Crazy people stuff. Kunda. Anodyne. Repel.
Nice. Is that all?
Block.
I'll show you.
Extra half turn.
Don't let up now, Judah.
Vidyartha, Mask of Mirth.
I'm all prepared.
Blackguard Hammer.
Their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Strive for.
Not now. This should help.
Magla Pill again.
Behold this power.
Frigid Fortress.
I pray you're ready.
Mako Rakarn, Hulkenberg. Charge. Kunda. He's charging up. Uh-oh. Ooh. Me? I'm always charging up, Cam. That's my secret.
Don't let him down, Juna.
Give me strength.
Terukaja. So I'm about to lose that.
We'll do this together.
Tiger's Hammer.
Their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Summon Pot of Greed. Allows me to draw 2 additional cards from my deck.
Here. That helped.
That helped. That was helpful.
Frigid Fortress.
I can do this.
Terukaja is already still active. Makara Karn is not active.
Be fortified.
Charge. I have sex with Pot of Greed end my turn. Hey, yo, hang on. I don't remember this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh!
My strength. Really hurting. Can someone help her? Yuka's hurt bad.
For all the great strive for.
Holy Knight's Proclamation. Oh, I just saw the description for Wanton Destruction. Yeah, bro is throwing by not using it. No wonder everyone uses it. I don't remember what it does.
Don't let him down, Juna.
Okay. Let's just video Arthur you.
I shall confound you.
Let's set it up.
Let's go. Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Holy Knight's already ready.
This won't do.
350 to 1 ally.
Thank you.
There is no power.
Watch me. Freeze over. Take my fullest power.
Makara Karn.
Allow me to support you.
We'll do this together. Ideals have no need for you.
Charge. Kaja. Didn't have any buffs active anyway. Amadine deflects.
Let justice prevail. With blade in hand.
Holy Knight's Proclamation. Damn, Strongman has woman fetish? Okay. Severe strike damage leaves strike weakness. Oh, is that what's up? Oh, okay. It's kind of what you're doing now, except Basilio can do it solo. I mean, MC could probably do it solo if I actually used the fruits that I had to... Oh wait, no, that's part of the end of the Berserker lineage, isn't it? I would need a whole lot of stuff. Like a ridiculous amount of fruits.
Hit their weakness.
I shall do
Don't
my
let him
summon.
down, Juna.
I shall touch
Summon
all
Dragon
of them.
God.
Help me finish this.
I'm all prepared.
I'm
Tiger's
counting on you.
Hammer.
Their
That's
weakness.
still not dead somehow.
Stand ready. No sense in waste. Night.
That's already still
Not now.
active.
Night.
I think a Mad Rush would kill that. I don't think so.
This won't do.
Either way, it's about to take a decent amount of ice damage from Juna. It wouldn't hurt to use, like, one of these. One of these, really.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm grateful. This is just what I need.
Frigid Fortress. First
Even
mass
my
dead.
strength will be needed. Summoner.
Dragon God modified again. Makara Karn on Hulkenberg. No, let's do that instead. Yeah. Heroes Proving or go to Juna and then inflict weakness on one of the faces.
Vitus power.
Heroes Proving, because you can't stop this now.
You struggle in
Struggle in vain. Flames everywhere. It's a synthesis for regular Berserker, it's a normal skill for Royal Berserker. Oh, okay. Knight's Proclamation.
Watch me.
Rigid Fortress.
Good job, Judah.
Everyone,
Nice.
go right ahead.
We'll do this together.
Lagger's Hammer.
Right. You've got a new weakness.
Nice.
Tetrakarn yourself. Was a ton.
Is everyone okay?
Omni counter. Nice. Wait, that means that the ice weakness is gone. Or does it? Oh no, because this is the ice mask. Never mind.
Freeze over.
Extra turn.
I pray
Don't
you'll
let us
let
down, Judah.
Modified Dragon God perpetuate the debuffs.
Let's go.
My attack is about to lower.
Let's set it up.
I'm counting on you.
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Strive for.
Holy Knight's Proclamation.
This is just what I need.
Don't have the mana to Makara Karn. Sumptuous Mogla Feast.
I take my fullest power.
Erukaja on
Allow me
Will.
to fortune.
Miraculous Mead seems to be the go-to here.
Here.
Tetrakarn is still active on Hulkenberg, so he's going to lose a turn here no matter what. Widodyne. Slam. Repel. Defense and hit evasion return to normal, which I do not care about. Holy Knight's Proclamation.
Behold this power.
Rigid Fortress.
Hit their weakness.
I should
Don't let us down, Judah.
Don't need to do that. Makara Karn, Hulkenberg,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Blackguard's Hammer,
Weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Sumptuous Mogla Feast on
I'm
you.
grateful. Mass dancer.
Rigid Fortress.
I can do this.
Makara Karn is active. Terukaja is still active. Vidyartha doesn't need to be used. Harvest God and Dragon God don't need to be used.
Could be too strong.
Mogla Pill on Will. Charge. I did not test the... I can test it in the next fight. Just don't let me forget. Oh. Holy Knight's Proclamation.
Don't
Test what? The
underestimate me.
different forms of charge.
I'll show you. Freeze over. Hit their weakness.
Here I go.
Don't let us down, Judah.
I channel my power.
Let's work together.
Take my power.
Hit their weakness.
Been watered.
That's your opening,
Sworn
Captain.
oath of knighthood.
Oh, power of heroes.
Not now.
All that we strive for.
Rick.
No.
I don't need to heal 300. Go for healing 200.
Thank you. That was helpful.
Mass dancer. This is the path summoner. Allow me to
Erukaja.
support you.
There is no hold back.
Charge. Hamadine. I forgot to put on the Makara Karn. Slam.
Sacrifice yourself to the new
This is lucky. No, Gallica won't shut up.
Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? I'm sensing deadly magma in the puppets. Nice! Attack him before he swallows more!
Let's proc.
Behold this power!
Frigid Fortress.
Hit their weakness! I can do this! Don't let up now, Juna!
Oh, they're both already still screwed up. Makara Karn Hulkenberg.
Lend me your strength.
Lager's Hammer.
The puppet's magma's
Oh,
fading!
power of heroes.
That's already still active. Tetra Karn is
This won't do.
useless. Singular person HP regain from item would be good. Frigid Fortress no longer means very much. Your stats are already as low as they can be. Materu Kaja does not need to happen. Makara Karn is already active. I can pass with you, but that would be a waste. I only have 3 Dragon Blood Saps left. What else is there to do? Because magic won't mean anything. I can Masquerade charge here, but... I mean, I'm already charged, aren't I? Oh wait, I can add a weakness to you. An elemental weakness. But again, that doesn't really matter.
That's not.
I wish I could just, like, do something else. I don't know. Use one of these.
Be a waste to let this sit. Ever take my fullest power. After you.
Charge. I am charged already, right? Or am I?
And its people.
Amadine. Repel.
Come.
Really nice proclamation.
Masked dancer. This might be too much.
I have been watered again. I'm powering up. Oh yeah, baby. Now it's Rhine time. That's one of the things I miss the most about that game.
I can do this.
World and its ideals.
Let's go. Let's work together.
Take my power. Right.
I miss a lot of the voice
Blade in
lines.
hand.
Holy Knight's Proclamation is still going. Makara Karn is not. Yeah, Makara Karn is not, and Tetra Karn, not Tetra Karn. The other thing isn't either.
Masked dancer.
I don't fear... I would rather Materu Kaja, because I don't fear that you're going to use Great Reset, and even if you do, it shouldn't kill us.
I'm grateful.
Famous last words. No sacrifices. Mudodyne. Reflect. That's actually terrible! Because now I have to use another form of the darkness thing, because that took... yeah, that took...
Take my fullest power.
Break this, man! Great American Reset, huh? The voice lines are so heckin' iconic, so much love into it. Yeah, it's great, right? And then people make fun of it because everybody's British, and I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you people? You're gonna frickin' hate, Boone. If you start Xenoblade 2, you're gonna hate that game. I promise you. Because you seem to be just as much of an audiophile as I am. You're gonna despise playing that game.
Not this tactic.
That was a fighting game reset joke. Oh, that one. Okay, I thought this was like a Metal Gear Rising and America needs to be pulled out from the roots kind of joke. That one completely flew over my head.
Summoner. Allow me to support you.
Behold. Lend me your strength.
We're gonna end up using a whole bunch more mana than I'd want to because of that one.
Is that all?
Makara Karn is active.
Watch me.
And its people.
Your turn.
Yes.
I can do this.
I don't exactly know why I did this.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Damn. 100 HP to one ally.
We have
This is
the
again a
hands.
bit of a waste, but whatever. Man who's only played Metal Gear hears the word America. True.
We'll do this together.
Let's go. Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Strike me if you dare.
Holy Knight's Proclamation.
Mask dancer. Mask dancer.
Akira Hulkenberg.
I shall do summoner.
I don't care that much about the damage that you're dealing. It might just be better to use one of my 70 frickin' defense down scrolls.
No use holding back.
I'm all prepared.
Together then.
Margaret's Hammer.
Nice.
I have 3 Sumptuous Mogla Feasts. So, MC, Juna, and Yufa are fine as long as I can get them off before the end of this fight. My attack needs to increase.
For all that we strive for.
Tetrakarn is useless.
Nice. This won't do. This should help.
I knew you'd help.
Thanks. That was helpful. This is just what I need.
Terracotta.
Thank you.
Return to normal attack, no sacrifices to Aperot, Pomadyne, Reflect.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. No, not this.
Your stats are down, my stats are still up, you don't really need to do anything at
Take my
all.
fullest power.
Wish I could just skip with you. I guess I can still knock her a Karn Hulkenberg, because I can't end this in this
Do
turn.
this together.
Margaret's Hammer,
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Holy Knight's Proclamation.
I'll show you.
And its ideals have no meaning.
Makara Karn is active.
This might be too much. Can't let it go
Thanks.
unused.
Thank you.
That was helpful.
This is the power set to... I can do this. This may be excessive. Please go right ahead.
Charge.
Let justice prevail.
Holy Knight's proc is already active. Passing again puts me on Juna. Juna can't do anything except for Makara Karn. Makara Karn is already active. My buffs are all up. There's nothing else to do here except for just hitting face. With your defense already down.
No.
I'll just do a basic attack.
Right there.
Was that Mudo? That was Mudo.
Mask dancer. Let's come on. Follow me.
Frickin' god, dude. Alright.
Watch me.
Forget the darkness. I don't care about the darkness anymore.
Let's be cool.
I'm obliged. I am grateful. Here I go.
I channel my power.
Lend me your strength. Let's work together.
Hold nothing back. Nice. Is that all?
Dance Macabre. That's not gonna do anything. That's not good. Terror Overflow.
Building up an incredible amount of magma.
Sacrifice
New
yourself
Dawn
to the
Sacrifice.
new age.
I I'll show you.
No need to rush this.
This should be good.
Thanks. Twas needed.
Thank you. This is the power. Take my fullest power.
I'm all prepared. Go!
Yes! The puppet
And we
was
crit.
made.
Nice.
Nice hit.
I
That was perfect. Well, this is just what I need. Let's not. Can't let it go
I knew you'd
unused.
help.
Thank you. That was helpful.
It was blowing through my healing items right up the gate.
People shall
I'll perish.
Not this tactic.
Everything's as good as it can be.
Pray you're ready. No, not this. I can do this. The situation is
You
changing.
can still defend, I guess.
I shall take a defensive stance.
a new world and its ideals.
Charge. Sacrifice, Homodyne, Omni counter. That's a good one. Really nice proclamation.
I call upon a royal soul.
Pass.
I pray you're ready. Oh, souls of kings.
I highly doubt I actually need another turn here. I'm pretty sure I can just kill it with a singular royal sword.
Now is the time to defend.
Oops.
We'll do this together. Strike true.
Yeah, I thought so. And now we start the latter phase with more than 50% MP. No, sorry, a little less than 50% MP. And 3 Dragon Blood Saps.
Not yet. You will be.
This is our last chance.
Okay,
This far.
so what I needed to test is if Charge and Masquerade Charge will stack.
This is our last chance. We've come this far. This might be a
good
have to end
strategy.
it here and now.
Testing it like this.
Brightest power.
Have no need for you.
Let's try a Royal
The
Slash.
magic seed.
A normal Royal Slash
Is
does
everyone all right?
1.7k.
This is our last chance. We've
might
come
be a
this
good
far.
strategy.
We have to end this here and now.
Charge.
To you.
I can't get back around.
Just a dance for you. You might say it's to die for. Yeah! This is our last chance. Come on, help me out.
It's up to you, thanks.
Masquerade Charge.
Thank you. I shall do my best. Go right ahead.
The magic seed.
Masquerade Charged Royal Slash does 3.7k.
This is our last chance. This is our last chance. We have to help everyone. This is our last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now.
No one here.
I don't think I
fights
can
alone.
test charging in 2 turns. And then still getting an attack that I can use a reset from.
Let's get to know you.
Masquerade Charge.
That was helpful. Please
Pass.
go right ahead.
Let's go.
Charge. Okay. That's interesting. You can't activate a normal charge if Masquerade Charge is active. The answer's that.
This is our last chance. We've come
Do they
this far.
have different properties?
We have to end this here and now.
Because I noticed that I did more damage with a charged strike, with a Masquerade Charge strike than a normal charge strike. Which makes me think, like, depending on the SMT game, you either do 2 times or 2.5 times damage with a charge. So if they've separated it so that normal charge is 2 times, and Masquerade Charge is 2.5 times, but you can't stack them, then I'm sad. But whatever, at least I got the info that I needed.
This is our last chance. This is our last chance. This is our last chance. We have to help everyone. This is our last chance. Behold this power.
Frigid Fortress.
We have to end this here and now.
Take my fullest power.
Big Yartha.
Let's go.
Hero's Cry.
Nice. Nothing to the
Backline.
blade in
Omni
hand.
Guard.
I will
Juno.
protect you.
I call upon a royal soul.
Frigid Fortress. Extra half turn.
I can
Don't
do
let
this.
up now, Juna.
But Yartha's already active. Makara card means nothing. What did I do with you whenever I got back to your turn?
Not this tactic.
Oh,
Pray you're ready.
Marakutaja for the
Thank you.
defense.
That helped.
Hero's Proving.
For all that we
Holy
strive
Knight's
for.
Proclamation.
Behold this power. Freeze over.
Extra half turn.
I'll take my fullest power.
Marakutaja.
Thanks.
We'll do this together.
Take my
Blackguard's Hammer.
Right.
Looked it up. Charge and Masquerade Charge are the same. Masquerade is just party-wide. Okay. I tried finding that info, and I couldn't find any detailed information about specifically Masquerade Charge, and I don't know why. Anxiety reaches its peak. Dekunda clears himself with debuffs. Severed Link, basic attack, almighty damage on Hulkenberg, focus shot, also on Hulkenberg. This is fine. That means I don't need to use Omni Guard again.
This aura's overpowering.
With blade in
Making it
hand.
harder to
Holy Knight's
fly.
Proclamation.
Just hold on. I call upon a royal soul.
Extra half turn.
Oh,
Don't let
souls
us
of
down,
kings, give me strength.
Vidyartha.
Let's work together.
Blackguard's Hammer.
Their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Item 300 HP to sell.
Behold this power. A bit much.
It might be worth it to Materu Kaja here so that I can increase my attack.
Upon a royal soul. This is just what I need.
So, the reason why I would Materu Kaja here instead of doing anything else is to make sure that my damage buff on MC and he are on two different, like, wavelengths, right? So, to make sure that I'm able to perpetuate my damage a little bit better.
Thank you. That was helpful.
Instead of just hitting face again. Dekunda clears himself with debuffs. Like, I wouldn't have to spend the next turn. Okay, dude.
Never yield.
Really? Thunderfang.
Get her down. Get her back up. Magma's all gathering together.
Kaja.
Seriously?
Severed Link. Basic attack.
Really hurting.
I won't
Doesn't help
much
her.
longer.
This is our last chance. This is our last chance. We've come this far. We have to.
Everyone's
Um.
counting on me.
Yeah.
Frick. What was I even saying? I don't even remember.
We've come this far.
So you basically need him not to crit?
Here and now.
Yeah, it hasn't been a problem for most others. It's not a matter of needing him not to... I mean, that is part of the requirement, right? But that's not what I'm focusing on. That was just me getting unlucky. Unless he has, like, a higher luck stat than most other bosses, because this isn't something that the game has made me look for in most other fights. Frigid Fortress.
Summoner.
Now they're weak to something.
Vidyartha.
Come forth, royal
Hero's
soul.
Cry.
With blade in hand.
Backline. Omni Guard. Juna.
I call upon a royal soul.
Frigid Fortress.
Their weakness.
Oh, souls
Don't
of
let him
kings,
down,
give me strength.
Marakutaja.
Thanks.
There is no power.
Hero's Proving.
Let justice prevail.
What was I saying? One of the problems that I had was that I kept needing to reapply the damage buff on the same turn that I would need to use Vidyartha, since Yufa's usually the one starting the next turn. So now I can use Marakutaja as Juna, make sure that my damage buff lasts another turn even though it's a little bit inefficient, and then Then pop the Vidyartha on the boss. Pop the Vidyartha on the boss the next turn and not worry about losing my buffs.
Strike me if you dare.
Knight's Proclamation.
This is just what I
Frigid Fortress.
This is the. I pray you're ready. Be fortified.
Marakaja.
Let's go.
Not that.
I'm all prepared.
Blackguard's
I
Hammer.
leave it to you. Right.
Darkness
Got a new
Weakness.
Feel true terror.
I've been watered again.
Give in to anxiety.
There's his own debuffs. Severed Link, Basic Attack, Hulkenberg. Focus Shot, Hulkenberg. Repelled because of Omni Counter. That's solid.
Aura's overpowering. Making it hard.
Omni Guard, I don't need to do that.
Hold on.
Holy Knight's Proclamation for another half turn next.
I'll show you.
Frigid Fortress, half turn here.
Little souls of kings, give me strength.
Honestly, I could Terukaja instead of Marakukaja-ing. No, because then I would still need to Marakukaja.
No, not this. I must hold back.
MC needs MP. That's for sure. Let's try this.
We have provisions.
Let's work together.
Together.
Blackguard's Hammer.
Hit their weakness. That's your opening,
Let
Captain.
justice prevail.
This should help.
Dragon Blood Sap.
The fast dancer.
Did I not debuff you? I frickin' didn't. I'm stupid.
This is our last chance.
What's up,
We've come this far.
Poke Fan? Is that Poke Fan Games?
Here and now.
How do you play this game? Not like me. I see you've gotten auto-modded. You hate magic? I hate magic a lot.
This is our last chance. This is our last chance. This is our last chance. We've come this far.
Frick me.
We have to end it. This is our last chance. This is our last chance.
But yeah, you play this game by resetting until you get lucky enough to start with Gallica giving you 2 extra half turns like that.
This is our last
And then after that, you wing it by
We have to end it.
forcibly inflicting weakness upon an enemy and praying. Frick, Vidyartha. Hero's Cry. Backline. Omni Guard. Juno.
I'll show you.
Frigid Fortress.
Hit their weakness. Don't let them out, Yuna.
Vidyartha's already active. Marakukaja. Defense for party. Do you hate magic? How do you play this game? You must hate it. I didn't hate it until I got to this boss fight. Hero's Proving.
Let justice prevail.
Holy Knight's Proclamation.
Dancer.
Frigid Fortress. Extra half turn.
Everyone
No,
is
it could be
counting
worse.
on
Could it?
souls of kings.
I don't know. I think this is the one. I think out of all the SMT bosses that I've experienced, this is the one I dislike the most.
Be fortified. Thank you.
I'm all prepared.
Let's
Blackguard's
go.
Hammer.
Right. They've got a new weakness.
Feel true terror. Give in to anxiety.
Kunda. Severed Link, basic attack, almighty damage. Blam. That is fine. Don't need to use Omni Counter.
Overpowering. It's making it hard.
Holy Knight's Proclamation.
Just hold on.
Frigid Fortress Tactics.
Their weakness. Don't let them out, Yuna.
Vidyartha.
I shall confound you.
Let's set it up.
Blackguard's Hammer.
Hit their weakness. That's your
Observe enemy.
Captain.
Dragon Blood Sap on Will
Behold this power.
Materu Kaja.
Faustus.
Knew you'd help. I'm obliged.
Thank you.
Hates Luis because he requires skill and knowledge of game mechanics instead of spray and pray like usual.
Child's play.
He missed! Stupid!
Trivial.
Here I go.
Vidyartha.
I'm all prepared.
I leave it to you. Their weakness. That's your opening.
And that's not quite it, bro. It's not... Bro, says he requires knowledge of game mechanics. You can't even... He has 5 turns, and you get him to a quarter health, and then he turns it into 8. I don't know, bro.
I stand ready.
I don't know.
With blade in hand. Let justice prevail. I will protect you.
Sounds pretty freaking stupid to me.
Fast dancer.
Break their weakness. Don't let us down, Juna.
Maraku Kaja, because that is necessary.
Thanks.
There is no power.
Charge.
Nice. Not now.
Omni Guard is still active. Dragon Blood Sap could be used. Would that be worth? I mean, you're going to live. That much is certain. I think it would still be worth it to use a Miraculous Mead.
That helped. I'm grateful.
Heisme Dodge takes away all turn icons. Buff Heisme Evade, give him Knight's proc, let him do the tanking. Yufa debuffs. Basilio kills. Prince kills. Oh, yo! Nah, all of that's dumb.
This is just what I need.
Frigid Fortress.
Break their weakness.
This take
Don't
my
let us
fullest
down,
power.
Maharaku Kasha doesn't need to happen. Teru Kasha does need to happen, but I need to Vidyartha instead. Make sure that you're debuffed.
Lend me your strength.
Blackguard's Hammer.
Break their weakness.
Trivial.
That's your opening, Captain.
Omni Guard. Anjuna.
Fast dancer.
This sucks.
Let's not.
I need to use both Dragon Blood Saps.
This should be good.
This is the power.
I
set to
can
handle
pray that I don't get smacked by... Okay, hang on.
Here I go. This may be excessive.
You're debuffed. My attack is about to go away. Teru Kaja will help, but... Omni Guard is active. You're about to take a turn away from us, I think. So, my options are... Perpetuate the damage increase from MC, charge, kill him, or, Perpetuate damage buff for MC, charge, kill him in one hit, or Dragon Blood Sap here, pray he doesn't do anything that'll kill us. Charge, kill him. Could be playing on Regicide with harder hitting enemies and no rewind ability. They take the rewind away on Regicide? Aw, I ain't touching that ever. I like playing games on the hardest difficulty, but if you're telling me I gotta do this right here, in one go, nah, that ain't happening. Hell nah. Beat this first try. This is really the biggest skill issue since Crash. Whatever, bro. What's more worth it? I think it's gonna take like 2 turns to actually kill him. Unless, wait, MC's already charged, right? I used charge like last turn? No, I didn't. I used charge, used Blackguard's Hammer, that brought him down to about 50%. I think I can use one more Blackguard's Hammer and then I can charge again and hit him with the Royal Slash. So, what is better? I think it would be better to Teru Kaja, bank on not dying, and then just charge him, pass enough turns that I'm able to Royal Slash with Hulkenberg, and then kill him. Because I don't really need... I do need this mana pool, actually. Wait. Frick me. What's up, Diamond Uo? 7 streak. Yeah, on Regicide you'd actually have to optimize, but that's what RPGs are about, finding ways to break them. Yeah, yeah. Rewind ability is like something that isn't usually a thing in RPGs, at least the ones I play. It's not. This is like, this is actually the only game that I can label that has a mechanic like that. I'm gonna Terukaja MC and see what happens next, and just pray. Why can't I understand your ideals? Yeah. High pressure. Dekunda frees himself with the debuff. Severed Link. Basic attack. Tempest shot. That killed you.
Everyone.
Normal attack. I cannot frick me.
The next one's yours.
Pass.
Not this one.
Not that. Bomb of life.
I rejoin the fray. I call upon the royal soul. She needs help. You hit their weakness.
Don't let us down,
Yuna.
Give me strength.
This might not be good. Omni Guard isn't active. I have to pray for Omni counter. It says the Nydia should die. Removes our buffs. Right. Severed Link. Basic attack. Tempest shot. My controller has run out of battery. Hang on, you're gonna hear a disconnect noise. Oh, man. Yeah, you'll get used to it eventually. All I have to say is pretty lazy. This is a pretty lazy hard mode. I'm about halfway in New Game Plus Regicide. And other challenge modes make enemies have different moves, smarter AI, etc. Bruh.
I defer to
Pass.
you. Behold this power.
Frigid Fortress. Honestly, the damage control here might not be that bad. Summon Harvest.
Still fight what's needed.
Thanks.
Our new world and its ideals have no need.
Gross Proving. You said Nydia. This one needs to switch out. Basilio.
The world
Here I go.
Not that.
people
Item.
shall perish.
Corrosive Acid. Take away your defense. 5 Faces of Elimination. Dekunda removes his defense down. Link Severed. Basic attack that you miss somehow. Destructor's Flare. Doesn't kill anyone, and in fact you reflect it.
I'm focusing my power.
Oh! Yo! God loves me? You're kidding!
Behold. Now lend me your strength.
Blackguard's Hammer.
That's your
Sworn
opening,
oath of
Captain.
knighthood.
Party. Honestly? Hold on. Replace you with you.
Time for the leading lady. Come on, follow me.
Masquerade Charge.
Thank you.
Pass.
Right ahead.
Please work the way that I want you to. Please, I'm begging you. Die.
Nothing back. Still up.
No!
A world.
Yeah, I don't care. Just don't. Please. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Just don't. Miss two. Yo! Wait! God loves me! God actually loves me!
Overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
Pass.
You've been down. You gotta help
Frigid
her.
Fortress.
Hit their weakness. Don't let up now,
We'll do
Yuna.
this together.
Royal Sword. God freaking loves me!
Holding back.
Die! 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 Murder! Kill! Die!
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Dawn breaks.
Huh?
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet. I have my ideals. Witness!
Gotta freaking scream, dude. Don't do this to me again. Don't freaking do this to me again.
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
We destroyed the royal scepter? Quest clear. Save the country. I finally bested my adversary Luis, who had become a threat to all mankind. Thankfully, the nightmare of an entire populace transformed into humans has been averted. This nation has some hope for a future. Okay, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this, but I feel like the ending of this was a little bit flaccid. like, you go through all of the things that you do in this hellscape that is whatever swirling death and anxiety and that Luis has created. You go through the fights with Luis. You fight him 3 different times. And then after the final fight, he just falls off of the ship, and somehow also the ship that you had that was supposed to be completely and totally just destroyed because, you know, what's his name flew it into the Caradrius. It's just flying like there's no problem now. And it also, he was apparently able to go and gather everyone while they were out dying and bring them back to where you were and then wake you back up for the final fight. And then, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's too much that doesn't make sense here from my perspective. It just feels like it was just poorly paced. The ending cinematic I thought was pretty cool, especially seeing the King's magic evolve further. Like, there's like MC having the Seeker archetype and having that evolve to more and more of what it was, and then he becomes the Prince because he is rightfully the Prince, and then it evolves further with the King's magic, and I assume that archetype became the King. Like, that was all, I loved that, but I just don't get, like, the Luis stuff, it just felt like it fell apart. It felt like it was lackluster. Esme's so adorable. No heckin' ads, FML. Wait, what? Were you getting random ads? That shouldn't be happening on my channel at all. I'm pretty sure I have pre-roll enabled. I have pre-roll enabled so that when you get here, initially the ads play, but not... Has anyone else had that problem? Yep, I got an ad. What the heck, man? Was it like the full 3 minutes? Did you miss the entire scene? Or... What's up, Lord Ratatosk? And what's up, Vero Quet? That evade comes in handy. That evade definitely came in clutch. I don't think I would have been able to win this unless I had gotten that evade. Shin Stronge Awakens. Nope, it happened when I tried to change the resolution. Oh. Damn, I don't have ads at all. Nope. Well, Tenjin, because of where you live, I don't think you're going to get any ads from Twitch at all. Then again, you are using a VPN, so you might start getting ads depending upon where your VPN is placed. Maybe because you took almost a year to beat it. That's not why I think the ending was lackluster, dude. Like, it's all hyped up. All of it is building up so that you're going to this crazy place, and you go there, and you fight the guy that's stopping it, and then he just falls off the ship, and it immediately goes from dark, stormy skies to sunshine and, like, nice clouds. That's such a sudden change. That's such whiplash. I don't know, man. And yeah, Metaphor has some real okay-ish parts, like most dramatic story beats. The side stuff is the Kino. Okay. See, Steven, remember when I gave you words of encouragement in the beginning of the stream? That's why you won. Don't thank me. Okay, I won't. I do not use a VPN for this. I think using a VPN on your computer in general just makes it so that it triggers for everything, no? I don't think you can use it for specific programs, can you? Or can you? Wait, I needed to use a VPN for Hunsterverse when I was playing Lost Under Freedom Unite on that one dude's private servers, but I don't think the VPN was triggering for anything else. The one I have is a connection booster. You took too long. That's why it's lackluster? You saying the same thing Hermit did? That's not... Yeah, whatever. It only works on that one thing, but you know what? Actually, do thank me? I'm continuing the game.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king.
If
I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. The harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is. that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
This voice... could it be? But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much.
I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within.
I feel like Will's, his troubles are just beginning. Now he's the king, but now he's going to face the same trials and tribulations that Hythlodaeus V faced.
Provided they can turn their anxiety into strength, and never stop walking toward the unknown, reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins. Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed, they who have overcome this fierce contest, the throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Certainly did, love. He really did. Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Camp Louis.
Bro, you're dumb.
Crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people! Riot!
My first freaking decree as king, all Luis supporters line up for public execution within the town square.
Disorderly conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Value all life, head ass. Okay. Average hecking Floridian. You're hecking stupid. They are! Did they not see the havoc that this guy was about to cause? And they still think that he was better for king?
Descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
I'll say it. Anyone who thinks that Luis was still fit for king after seeing what he became deserves to die.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
Hope I can do this.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
This. Ay, ay, ay. Strong using Luis's extinction attack except for people who like MILFs. Yeah. It's very realistic. Is it? I don't know, bro. It's more realistic than it should be. Very fanatical. I'm not nervous, my heart's pounding. If I were in this situation, you know, even if we just killed whatever the hell Luis was, I'd still be nervous about becoming the new king. Heart's pounding.
Same. My heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
Whatever, Hulkenberg. Your Majesty, I hope I can live up to that title.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
And their concern is justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my idealistic views.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
If we can change the world, I'll face any challenge. I'm not sure how I rule. I'll face any challenge.
I'll confront any challenge for my people. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost, with all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
This better not be setting up for freaking true ending, bro. I better not be choosing the wrong answers. I don't care if I got true or not. Whatever ending I get here is the ending. Things won't change overnight. I'll try to earn their trust. I'll let my work prove my words. Try to earn their trust.
We'll have to earn trust and build bridges between us. I want us all to have hope for the future, no matter who we are.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it is time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck.
I'll do my best. Thanks for always having my back. What would I say in this? I would want to say both. Do it again, I missed it. Ain't that too bad. Stronge in-game, I'll try to earn their trust. Stronge IRL, line them up against the wall, take aim, fire. I would have Heisme train shadow operatives to do just that. Isn't the whole point of the shadow operatives existing, like, bad? The fact that they're races that are discriminated against and they only operate in the shadows because if they operated out in the open, people would be like, yo, what the hell is this? Why is this filthy Yugif working alongside me at Clemar? The whole thing is we're supposed to try to abolish that. Does Heisme have a Lassie brand on his head? No, that's just what his head looks like. What? I can see Hermit's point, though. We can have shadow operatives just not racist anymore? I guess so. No, they're really good at infiltration and assassination, too. I mean, frickin' Heisme is, but what about the rest of the Yugiv? Not all of them are trained in the same way that Heisme is. And I guess if there's still like a Shadow Clemar or a Shadow Nydia, especially the Shadow Nydia, considering all of them are children, they could definitely be Shadow Assassins. Whatever. Thanks for having my back, everyone.
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
You can equip anyone with a thief, remember that? I guess that is true.
Alright, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty, the new king!
Do guns exist in this world? What are the odds that I get JFK'd here?
Your Majesty, you're so young!
My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
long have I awaited the arrival of this day. This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet. 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
What? I'm just walking around in the street? Don't I have king things to be doing?
Heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juna.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researchers' findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace.
Hard to believe it's already been a full year. Only natural that there would be unrest among the people. What the hell is happening? Must golf instead? Very realistic, this game? What do you mean? In what way? You have arc powers, so a bullet ain't likely to do the job, specifically with "Get Down, Mr. President" standing about 6 feet from you? Okay, sure, but like, I don't know, man. We have Grius about to stab the hell out of Luis in the beginning of the game. None of this would have happened if he were successful with it. If the king didn't have his dumbass, stupid-ass magic in the beginning of the game, we would have been way better off. But no, instead he... Not only does he, like, ruin... I don't know. Whatever. Don't worry about that. Saying about that. But, like, if Luis can die to a knife in the beginning, I feel like we can die to a bullet wound in the forehead in the end. Grius was level 5, Luis was level 45. Never forget, this all happened because the old king was a female dog. True. Holy heck, of course you finally do it when I'm away. Well, maybe you shouldn't have stepped away, forehead. You didn't miss much, it was the typical SMT stuff. He just got lucky. Yeah, true. You know what? Luck is a skill too. And just because I got plenty of it, or at least enough of it to win, that just means you're jealous. Grius didn't have the rewind feature. Hate to see it. When you get shot in the head, but you give them the Prince resist all. Plenty. Jealous. Yes. I said enough. I corrected myself from plenty to enough. And then... I don't know about the... You're definitely jealous. That's definitely how it'd be. You wish you could play video games as good as I could.
Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything. And now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Heisme Noctul, no less.
You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Uchief of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to His young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
So, like, we did it? We defeated racism? Is that what I'm getting from that?
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
People are smiling more now, but smiles won't solve the multitude of problems we still face. Does nobody recognize you? They saw you get coronated!
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him.
Oh, okay.
You don't suppose?
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
I see, everybody's in denial.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people. How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
So the magic stick really was just perpetuating violence and racism.
There we go. Not half bad, right? Hey, isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, all this decoration doesn't suit me. How can we afford and put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? June is back from her inspection.
You got the wizard hat and everything. Okay.
I'm coming with you. Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up sanctists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Santifex and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect.
The Sanctus Church still exists? You would think with it becoming common knowledge that magic doesn't need igniters, the Sanctus Church would fall apart. Racism solved. The magic stick was like alcohol. It just let everyone do what they wanted without worries, so that was the way things naturally shook out. Okay. Yeah, by keeping the people anxious through crap policy, he could have infinite magic. You know what, maybe Heisme does suck. How did he not know he was gone? Trash-ass hearing. He probably knew, just didn't care to say anything, because, I mean, Heisme's a bro. As much as I don't like him because he was born a man, he's a bro. Little bro, you don't know how religion/cults work? What? I guess I don't, you're right, but like, I don't know, man. When you find out that the whole thing was a lie for a fact and see everything that went down in the royal capital, you would think that they would just be like, alright, well, I guess everything I knew was a lie. It's either the time to take a long walk up a short cliff or find something else to worship. He's so clueless. Ismay saw us as his adopted son at one point. That too, right? Wish that you could use the costumes in battle. It's kind of... Wait, so you telling me you don't get those? That's crazy. I figured those would be things that you unlock after beating the game. Let the boy have fun. Yeah, basically. That's probably his idea. As authority weakens, power falls to the hands of those who have never wielded it. We must ensure it does not corrupt and give rise to new conflict.
Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
You'll come to understand them. It was good talking to you.
It was good talking to you, too.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
You're right. I'm glad to see more optimism in the world. Still, it will take more than that to effect true change.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
Even if I were to tell them that I were the king, I don't think they would believe it. It's like that one instance of frickin' Superman in the office with that one lady. She's like, what's your angle? What's really happening? And then the guy spills the whole beans about being Superman. And then she's like, man, stop playing with me. And then she just walks away. I'll wait until she comes back.
And I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, let's keep your head down.
Hold on.
When you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the lady captain of the Royal Guard.
You let Maria walk out alone consistently in a town wrought with racism. And she's a half-breed. And you did this, you were probably doing this before we had fixed racism. I don't know about this one. Whatever, Fabienne.
Oh, there you are. I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud.
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
I'll go back soon.
I have a few stops left in the city, though.
You do know I practically sprinted out the gates to find you. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely.
How do you fix racism? You get rid of the bad ones? I was gonna make that joke, but you beat me to it. Like elves? True.
Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
All right.
Maria, where are you?
Let's go.
This reminds me of the first time Maria went missing. It seems so long ago now. She might be praying in the Grand Cathedral, just like back then. But before heading for the Grand Cathedral, why not go talk to everyone else first? They're all in the royal capital to prepare for the new year. So let's find them. Frick this! What do you mean there's still more? I'm alone. Finish the game level 69! Nice. Don't like your epilogue. No! I want to be done with this game forever. I want my 80 gigabytes back. I want to reinstall or install frickin' Expedition 33 so I can start playing that on Tuesdays instead. I want to uninstall Metal Gear Rising, get my 20 gigabytes back. I want to install, I don't know what the hell next, Metal Gear Solid 5. And then, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on Wednesdays. Next Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. I said Cyberpunk at some point, but it might not be Cyberpunk. It's still a year on. Things are starting to change and cogs are in motion. Level 69 with the only girl you got left, Gallica. Something Seat the Scaleless. Cyberpunk is good. So I keep hearing. She'd fix the kids and most of the people in her district by the time she was done. Hmm?
Hey?
Yeah, Maria was a child and had a whole storyline where she was trying to get along with other racist children. Yeah, but I'm not talking about the racist children when I say this. I'm talking about the racist parents. The racist children were only racist because of the racist parents. Or at least in most cases. So I'm talking about Maria's just gonna be walking on the street, and then some frickin' Clamar or Rassant's gonna be like, yo, check this out. And then boom, rock to the head. The Sins of the Stronge, yeah. Would really appreciate it if you played it. I don't know when I'm going to get to Cyberpunk, but I do know, I like guaranteed will be playing Cyberpunk on stream. The next game for Tuesday, because I usually play JRPGs or RPGs in general on Tuesdays, will be Expedition 33, because I keep hearing about that game. So, look forward to that. Trying to be popping off from his throne, seeing that rock being thrown. Okay. Are you really a strongman? Sorta. I mean, I've been getting stronger. This is the part where someone asks me to flex and or show my abs, and then I can only do one of these things.
Hey?
Why show? Because CapmanSteven. Just because I want to see how this looks on camera, honestly. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, just tell me your lifts.
Hey?
The maximum that I remember... Let me check my phone. I have it on my phone. I said 135. But I think I said 145 in a game of Marvel Rivals when I was streaming it. I need to make sure that that's right. I wrote it down when I found it out. That's the wrong... Nope, stop that. That's my calculator. That's not my notes. Maximum bench... 155. Oh, it was 10 more than I thought it was. It was 155? You're kidding. And I feel like it's probably higher now. I feel like I can definitely lift more than I did before. I feel like I could hit 160 if I tried then. How many reps? That was the 1 rep max. Translate to non-American measurement, please. I don't know what that might be, bro. He once had a do push-ups redeem and got rid of it because it was freaking disruptive and I hated it. Every time I saw it, I got annoyed. I'm already still kind of doing that with the water redeem, but then, Are you actually going to talk to everyone? That was the plan. No, they were never that bad. It was more like ignore and treat them bad, but actually, not actually hurt them. Hang on. I'm pretty sure there were a couple of cases where there were literally dead bodies in the streets. Wait, what do you mean? I guess those were people starving to death, but... At least not for the kids. Okay, yeah. The storyline, at least for Maria, was the kids starving, not so much them being beaten. Plus, she is in her home neighborhood where everyone knows Fabienne. That's also true. 70 kilograms? My max flat bench is like 190 for ORM. What is ORM? Deadlift is 335. Squat is 225. Worst lift, I hate squats. Dude, same. I do the hack squat all the time, and I'm just like, this is... Frick leg day, all my homies hate leg day. ORM is 1 rep max. Oh, okay. Frick leg day, all my homies hate leg day. I just wanna... I wanna go for the inverse pyramid. Chicks dig that, right? Agreed. Hulkenberg. When you've finished your business outside the palace, please promise me you'll return to resume your duties, Your Majesty. If you take this as my pressuring, you are not to venture out. That's not it at all. Only that as Captain of the Royal Guard, I must know your whereabouts at all times. Relax, Hulkenberg. You needn't be so serious, Hulkenberg. Lighten up, maybe. You mean to say I am too fussy? Well, 'tis only proper for the Captain of the Royal Guard. To be overfamiliar with would set a poor example. Imagine the scandalized faces of the rank-and-file guard.
Of course.
That said, not a day goes by that I don't reflect on our travels, now only a year past. I owe regaining my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer, searching in vain for the prince, and it was through you I learned he yet lived. And in the end, it was your ascent to the throne, I suppose. I never tire the faces the younger guards would make. The younger guards make when I tell them of the time you acted as witness to my duel. Brings back memories. That sure brings back memories. Not only of my duel with Rodant, but of the journey we undertook. You are the reason I could endure the fight to the end. I'm pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like what they were under Rodant's command. Soldiers take up the sword not for those in power, but for the people. And as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king. You do not make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do, though I suspect the soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. They know they protect not just a king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion truth.
This I vow.
I will protect you with my life, as I have always endeavored to do, Your Majesty. Only let me stay by your side to do so.
What do you want to do?
Still other people we can talk to, but did you want to go see Maria now? Not yet. Well, Hulkenberg is taken care of. Stroll. Strong's trying to be built like a heckin' cartoon character. Is that gonna be a picture of Johnny Bravo? Maybe I should go see how he's doing. Yeah. So, hold on. Are they modeled? They are modeled with these new outfits, but you're telling me these aren't attainable to play in? That doesn't make any sense. We did it. We solved corruption. Yeah. Steve's not making leg day. He will have that Crash Bandicoot shape. Why does it matter for you? It doesn't matter for me. But what about the other people that enjoy this game more? What about them? I still care about them.
Wonderful.
Say there.
Burrito physique, here I come.
Say there.
What about them, Giga Chad? True. How you doing, Stroll?
Hey.
Ah, skulking about the city again, are we? Which is to say, Hulkenberg is on the hunt. The classic game of cat and mouse. Though who is which, I dare say. It's been a year since you ascended to the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. Should I be more pretentious?
I mean...
Forgive me, I'll try to act more like a pretentious git from now on.
No.
That's rich. All that royal blood in you is positively wasted, my friend. What are we to do with you? Not that I can talk. I actually came out for a bit of a breather myself. You know, I see now that even those at the top have their struggles, a little too clearly. A general's duties feel overwhelming at times. But there are lives hanging in the balance. I recognize the weight of every decision I make, and I do find satisfaction in protecting those lives. Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center? A fallen noble with nothing to my name, and you a struggling elder traveler. Back then, my only goal was getting ahead. My people were a little more than an afterthought. If I hadn't met you, I'd have never realized the truth about my fortune, my father's intentions, and I certainly couldn't have saved the Hallians.
Thank you.
I owe seeing the joy in their faces to you. I think I've said it before, but again, thank you. Give yourself some credit, man. You need to give yourself some credit for it. I would still owe any credit I could take to you for showing me the way. They live stable, peaceful lives thanks to you. You've a whole country on your shoulders now. The road ahead will be full of challenges we can't possibly foresee. But show me the way, and I'll blaze the trail. Now and always, it's my role as a warrior to the vanguard.
That's why.
Our titles may have changed, but I'd like to think our friendship is steadfast as ever. Don't hesitate to rely on me now and always. Yeah, sure, dude. Ismay. Everything's different now. Stroll's a homie. He is. Again, didn't use him because he's a dude, but it's honestly nice to see that he's... To see that all the dudes are, like, okay. Especially this two. These two are, like... Considering the fact that Heismay was racist against Parapus, and now he's fine. What's up, Moose? What the heck? He did it? I did do it. That is true. Heismay. Well, well, I see our king is out on some personal business, eh? I believe Hulkenberg was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business who comes or goes. I'm on break myself. Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much, They all take their duties quite seriously, much like their captain. Bah, who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is surely a myth. That's become clear to me since becoming titled. What could be more bizarre? A Yugif outcast, once a wanted criminal with a bounty on his head, made knight commander. There was, of course, some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they've become, albeit gradually. Times are changing.
Right.
The world has only begun to change. Indeed, grand titles and posts across the nation are held by all manner of tribes now, each contributing with their respective strengths. I've realized over the past year just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king, he alone does not a country make.
However,
yet he stands for those very people as symbol and representative. That the king and those around him are of mixed tribes, it has already caused a great shift in sentiment, even for those in the rural villages. How is Tadari?
Now that you mention it.
And just how is Tadari these days? He seems as busy as he can handle, now that they've resumed trade in other villages. Your coronation inspired that village to greater heights. It proved that barriers can be broken, and that even they could take the first step. New winds are blowing in every corner of this country. I'll have to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself, soon enough. And someday I hope distant generations will grow up only knowing conflict born of tribal differences from history books.
We shall.
We've a ways to go before that day comes, but until it does, let us forge the path toward it, Your Majesty. I don't trust those Is that supposed to be Clamars, said Heismay before? No, it's the Parapus that he hated. The Clamars he was fine with. It's the Parapus that he hated because he believed that the riots from the Parapus... Also, thank you for the follow, PokeFanGames. Forgive me for not seeing that forever ago. 12 minutes ago. He believed that the riots that happened ended up getting his son killed, and they were just done because Parapus are crazy. In fact, they were caused because Parapus were experimented on and became crazy. Dude, I'm so freaking glad that I was actually able to kill the boss today. You guys don't know how much of, like, a weight has been lifted from my mind I feel 1,000 times lighter that I'm finally done with this game. Izmay's new hit single, Don't Trust Them, that new Parapus over there.
This place has
Right.
really changed.
Basilio. Hey, out inspecting again. Seems a right pain to me, but I appreciate you going to all the effort. Making your rounds, Basilio? All's well, I take it. What do you do? What are you, Basilio? How fares the city? Wish I had something to report, but I don't. Guess that's what happens when you make a guy like me captain of the Tredian Brigade. Bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Still not used to calling myself a captain. Besides, we've even taken in some survivors from Luis's troops, but, you know... Some survivors from Luis's troops, you know, but don't worry. I've got 2 eyes on them, even when I ain't looking. Way I see it, they weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show them how power is supposed to be used, yeah? We owe it to you that there's less discrimination in the city these days. Fewer and fewer turn into a life of crime to make ends meet. If Del could see Grand Trad today, his eyes would bug out. And not just Del. A lot of the guys who didn't make it. Think, wish they could have seen. Only wish they could have seen it for themselves. Yeah, same. But long as we keep them in our memory, it's as close to saving them as we can get. Vinka included. We built the peace with a lot of blood and tears, so I say those of us who made it this far owe it to all of them, though it didn't to protect it. Maybe I've got nothing to report today, but it's not like bad people just stop being bad because you're king now.
Thank you.
You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, though, so thanks for not giving up on us. Or the world, for that matter. You spot any trouble that I didn't spot first, you just point me to it, I'll solve it quick, like. Wait, so you're like a cop? Is this guy the head of the Grand Trad PD? So, Stroll is the captain of the army. Basilio's lead cop. Juna's lead mage. Izmay is shadow government, not shadow government, shadow army leader, I assume, or some army leader of some sort. Hulkenberg is leader of the guards. The Royal Guard, specifically. Who else is in the group that I'm missing? There's Yufa. I guess we'll find out what she is. She better be my freaking wife, bro. Nepotism? Okay. Look through the chat log. I mean, it said captain of the... Yeah, Tredian Brigade. What? Okay, I guess, like, Tredian would be Grand Trad, and then he's... Yeah, leader of the brigade of this, of specifically Grand Trad. Alonso. So, I'm glad you're not dead, I guess. Why, hello, your majesty. It's only been a year since your coronation. Wait, what would have happened if I didn't do the thing to talk to the guy to know that he's still alive, right? What? Would he still be here? It's only been a year since your coronation, but I see you've become quite apt at sneaking away from your palatial duties. Under constant fire from knaves of all trades, con artists, and critics alike, your opening act has been rather tumultuous, no? I hadn't noticed. Probably not. Oh, has it? I hadn't noticed. How kingly an answer. Never missing an opportunity to display how capable you are. Commendable. Besides, most of those agitators are the kind of scum that stirs the pot in hopes that they might benefit from the country's turmoil. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course. All in a day's work for the royal adjutant to the Citizens' Council. Quite an ally I've made, I should hope. I'm sorry, wait, what? You have a position of power after all the stuff that you did? And after the whole thing about you saying you had no place in the world and then just kind of fading to black? I don't... What the heck, man? What are we doing? Steven, what? Am I missing something? Am I misinterpreting this? Is he talking about someone else? Will actually rewards people who help him? That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is this guy's entire story is that he's saying he's the faker. He's the one that tricks people. He gets good things to happen by doing bad things. By the end of his story, he's like, you know what? This is kind of messed up. This is stupid. I'm literally going to fake my death to make sure that Will gets to be the top seat and that I don't have to do this anymore and everything's golden in the future. And then now we come back and he's like, hey, I'm in a freaking seat of power. Let's go. I'm fixing things. Like, Will is a corruption himself, promoting his own... Is that supposed to be... No, it's homies sitting on a throne throwing doom signs. Doom signs. Oh my god. Remind me not to go on any adventures with you to make you king. I would be a great king. I would be the only one who would make sure that good things happen. As a wise man once told me, we all dead, frick it. These are some Run the Jewels lyrics for anyone that doesn't know. They didn't say frick though, they said something far worse. It's not corruption, it's just friends helping friends. You'd be a modern day Dong Zhuo. That's the evil guy that killed a lot of people, right? You would be an asshole crap, absolute crap king. You're like Handsome Jack. Wasn't Handsome Jack trying to do something good? Tales of the Borderlands addressed that. I don't remember exactly what it was. Whatever.
Hey.
I wonder if my mother would be the slightest bit proud to see who I've become. That I'm doing my damnedest to use my talents for good, as I always should have. I'm sure she would. I mean, I can't speak for her. No, I'm sure she would. There's no doubt in my mind. I hope so. I was such a problem child. I'd like to make this a country where honest folk like my mother can be happy.
Now that you mention it.
Ah, that reminds me. Do you remember Datrum, my hometown's landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He's since confessed his crimes and is awaiting trial. You were the one who awakened his conscience. Wait, the guy that participated in faking your death? Wasn't he a good guy? You know what? Death penalty. I don't care about him. Makes sense, doesn't it? You've proven your ideals to be true. That's why the country is doing so well. There's nothing more to it. I'm hardly qualified to speak of pride, but if this country has one, it's you. And I am proud to be among its people. Perhaps under your rule, the day will come that even we Nydia can walk about freely in our true forms. That's not gonna happen. Well, I don't know. I guess if it's alright in Final Fantasy XIV, then it'll probably be alright for you. Never mind. You're curious what I look like in my true form? I'd be happy to oblige, but let's save that for another time, shall we? I don't want to see it, actually, no. That was kind of jarring when I saw it from Juna. I don't want to see it from anyone else. Barden. I don't know when we'll meet again.
Lovely, that.
Oh, you're just in the town. Okay, that's a bit of a surprise. Wish Heismay had a chibi form. He's always chibi. What are you talking about? Path to hell and all?
Lovely, that.
You'd help Steve become king and then he'd leave you in poverty. They call me frickin' Liu Kang. Specifically MK1 Liu Kang.
Lovely, that.
He thought he was good, but that's about it. Bad things happened and he got power and changed. Does it really matter what he wanted to do? He enslaved his own daughter and used a mysterious element to make sludge to control her. Okay. I mean... I guess you're right. I don't know enough about Borderlands. I checked out of the story somewhere in Borderlands 2 because I got freaking bored. I did know about that thing with what Handsome Jack did, but forgive me anyone who cares about Borderlands story and then just got it spoiled because Diamond Yua just dropped it and I read it aloud not knowing that it was a spoiler. Considering how petty you are, you would hear something against your will and make it your mission to make a group of people feel bad? Okay. Well, what if he was more chibi? The heck? I want to see your true form either, Steven. What do you mean? This is me in my truest.
Lovely, that.
Dog, you wish Heisman had a plush form, I bet. Would buy a Heisman plush. Why do you like Heisman so much? Imagine being a talented individual, but you're born to a poor family, and Steven the hero walks up and recruits you, and you help to defeat the Demon King, assuming that you will surely be rewarded after for your efforts, and then after it's done and Steve-O is king, he says, no, sorry, I don't think you're good at administering things. Go get back to the gutter where you belong, Nydia. That's not what I'm getting at with Alonso. I mean, like, why would he even accept a position of power, bro? He wanted to fade out. He acknowledged the fact that fakers shouldn't exist in this world because they're screwing people. So, like, if he gets offered, fine. That makes sense for him to offer, for Will to offer him a position. But it doesn't make sense for Alonso to accept it. Especially considering half the people in the world are gonna see him and be like, wait, isn't that the guy that died for crimes against his own hometown? And then he's gonna be like, no, don't worry, guys. Sorry, that was my doppelganger. What, like... Did I say Heisman? Alonso. Whatever, you know who I'm talking about. You asking Dog the guy who posts animal emotes all the time why he likes Heisman the bat? You know, that's a good point, Hermit. How are you doing, Avatar Prince? Because you inspired him to do something good with his talents? I think the good thing he should have done is crawled under a rock and then left the rest of the world alone. That was kind of mean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. And this is the guy who says he would be a good king.
Lovely, that.
Because he knows that every king needs to know people in low places, and he should be that guy. But he's not in a low place. Didn't he say he was like the king of something? The leader of something? This, royal adjutant to the Citizens Council. He's not in a low place. He knows the people in low place. No, he don't! They know him as a criminal. He know them as a freaking nothing but a means to an end. Chad, is this really your man's? Okay. I'm well, and all that ranting doesn't do anything? Doesn't do anything to who? He's the guy that talks to the lowlifes so the king doesn't have to. Alright. All he would do is get drunk on power, abduct women for his harem, and abuse power, never listening to his advisors and refusing logic. I would destroy the kingdom with facts and logic. Destroy all of their disgusting, warped ideals and misconstrued frickin' visions on reality. Drone doesn't know because he never went to the illegal shops at night. I guess not. Why would I go to them? They're illegal.
Lovely, that.
You would destroy the kingdom, alright? That's where you were right. In Steven's kingdom, every single large-breasted blonde woman would be taken away to the castle, never to be seen again. And then I'd find out that it's like Oolong, if you remember him when he was kidnapping women. I'm talking Dragon Ball Oolong, for anyone who doesn't know.
Lovely, that.
How you doing, Barden? What an unexpected coincidence, Your Majesty. No guards with ye today? Huh. But don't worry. I'm no tattletale. I myself just left a meeting going over the provincial government's Going over how the provincial governments are doing. We conveyed for the new year. Must be busy these days. How are things in Martira?
So,
How are things in Martira? Oh, it's as lively as it used to be, and we owe it all to you, Your Majesty. That dodgy mess you cleaned up for us feels like ancient history now. And I'm pleased to report, as head of the provincial lords, it's nothing but good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns has employment up and overall welfare too. Each town has specialties and wisdom to offer, and when we combine our heads, there's no problem we can't solve. I just feel so blessed to be part of it. I know I made some blunders when I first stepped into the governor's role, but I'm happy to share my failings so others don't repeat my mistakes. Nice. Things are alright now?
But of course.
Indeed they are. The townspeople play an active role in policy and administration, and I'm not bearing that weight alone. Of course, some lords are like I was once, and would rather manage things at their sole discretion than leave things to the people. And yes, taking every matter to public opinion can be laborious, what with all the proceedings and disputes. Still, changing all our own lives with our own hands makes the process worth the trouble.
Oh, yeah.
And choosing a king of our own will was all the inspiration we needed for change. Right. Good to know that you're fine. Oh, hey, it's you. Are you still crazy and stupid? Ah, Your Majesty, it's already been a year since you've ascended to the throne, and 1 year since I lost my bid for it. Thinking back, I've no regrets. I'd not have been able to defeat Luis in the end as you did. Oh, I see. That's candid of you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I expected, really, but I believe in your power, Your Majesty. Though I'll not acquiesce on all fronts, you know, you needn't look further than your 6 partisans, your merry little band. I can appreciate your faith in your inner circle, but to award them all your key posts, why, one might suspect you of collusion. A country requires views from all walks of life. Or, put another way, why not appoint me your Prime Minister? With my guidance, Uchronia would become a land of true beauty. Just when you think he's about to make a decent point, he plays his own angle. Don't let your guard down around that guy. Where's the hyper-racist? I want to know where he is. This is why I only appoint my inner circle to keep weirdos like you out. Jesus. I feel like in 1 week your kingdom would be begging you begging you to... Yeah. I feel like in 1 week your kingdom would be begging for you to be dethroned. Only weirdos I like get to make important decisions. I hereby appoint Steven as the Kingdom Hearts Minister. Alright. Nah, he'd just get assassinated. Honestly, that's more than likely to happen. Oh, hey, wait, what are you doing in here? Aren't you an Elda from the village? Lady Gruidae. Ah, it's been quite some time, hasn't it, Will? You've matured a great deal in the short year since I last saw you. Rumors of your rule have reached even the Sanctum. Some are kinder than others. Taking the reins of a runaway country must have its share of difficulties. Your face tells me as much. The frail child who could do little more than lie on the brink of death has come so far. Goodness, tears come so easily with old age. I'm grateful for you. I did nothing. You're the one who achieved everything. I'm surprised to see you in Grand Trad, Lady Gruidae. It's a curious thing. I received a rather forceful invitation here, you see, from one of your friends, the girl named Juna. Goodness knows how many times she's already come to visit the Sanctum, seeking instruction on magic. Some of the villagers are rather smitten with her. Of course they are. She declared that if I wouldn't feel welcome coming to the Grand Trad, she would have a highway built directly between the capital and the Sanctum. Oh, Juna. And she probably would. So there you have it. Now then, Will, or rather King Will. The 1,000-year seclusion of the Elder tribe may soon come to an end under your guidance. And yet, the journey ahead of you will be hard. The dreams you hope to achieve will feel just out of reach. Hey, dude, you really just gonna push me like that while I'm having a conversation and then just walk away? The freaking subway, the Grand Trad Slammer over here. So do stop by and show your face around our forest sometimes. Your mother cannot do so herself, but I can whip up some of her favorite dishes in her spirit. I didn't read this. And yet the journey ahead of you will be hard. The dreams you hope to achieve will feel just out of reach.
Wonderful, isn't it?
I love it.
You don't know, you little bro? My dog can get top 32. Surprised the peasants are staring at the floating bat lady on the magic carpet. I don't know, man. Sure Strange the king would end the same way Dong Zhuo did, killed by his most trusted. Damn. Under Steven's watch, every family found PlayStation 2s and copies of the first 2 Kingdom Hearts games inside their homes. Everyone who refused to play would be jailed. And that's exactly how the world should be. I'll say it, guys. Sigma was right.
But
Sigma and Ultron. I appreciate how good the environment is, but Sigma balls. Thank you. Thank you for your input. My dog can defeat End Luis. Hey, you just pushed a king, you know. Heisme points finger. That guy touched my drip. I want his dick to be rotated sideways. You know, there is probably at least one person with a dick that is at least 90 degrees. Wait, is that the racist? Hey, it's the racist! Okay, how you doing?
yes, hello.
To think that you, of all people, would end up becoming the king. I never expected it, but I will tell you one thing. Wax poetic about your ideals all you want. But when it comes to protecting the country, only power will suffice. The people don't all approve of a dreamer king. Who are you? I won't let you down. Easier said than done. How much has the country truly changed in the past year? Have your policies truly fared better than Luis's would have? If all you do is talk, you're no better than the last king. All ideals, no power, just the same. It was uneventful. I was really hoping you would, like, badmouth me and say something about how the Resistance should be #1 or something. That was weak. I'm sleeping. How you doing, Norris? Oh, what brings His Royal Majesty here? Come to feel the wind on your face too, have you? Didn't call him a hard R, Sag. Yeah, basically. What is this clip? I'm afraid to hover over it. I know how it is. I've the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau and can research as I please now. But something's missing. So I threw off that stuffy old uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do. I know how you feel. I feel like I know what you mean when you say something's missing. I knew you'd agree. I think my bones are aching to feel the wind. I rather miss the days of dashing hither and thither in the runner. Not that I'm ungrateful for the gracious title you've given to me, to a man who used to skulk about, modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why, one day I'll invent a teleportation device that will deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your palladial plates. It would change the world, wouldn't you say? I'm just a bit stuck at the beginning on development.
Indeed.
And it's times like this I need stimulation of the mind. Do you have anything that might do the trick? I smell another relic hunt. Are you going to send me another relic hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you'd pop back in with one, I remember how I could hardly contain my excitement. I do so miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves were better off left untouched. They've become the guiding principles of my research, you know. Wait, hold on! all of this could have been prevented if we had just gotten the relics and actually used the turbo nuke that they were to shoot Luis. Like, I didn't have to do this, Norris. None of us had to do this. We just could have used the turbo nuke, pop Luis, break the thing, continue on with our day. Whatever. Convenience is important, but one must consider safety and the effects it might have on the world. An engineer who dumps a burden on future generations is no engineer at all. Still, it's no small feat to design with a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle with it, and I'm a Bali genius. I knew it. What I need is stimulation. Your Majesty. You know, like the soul-shaking speed and quiver of a drive engine. You'll let me know if you ever want to go out for a spin, won't you? Our dear old girl's sparkling clean and always ready to take off. Oh wait, did you give this thing a new paint job? Cool, I guess.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah?
Jones loves the idea of turbo nuking people. Turbo nuking Luis. Specifically, Luis. Who to talk to next? Brigitte. The nuke would have destroyed the world? How do we know that? Is there a note saying that the relics being used would destroy the frickin' planet? No, wait, this is like a frickin'... This is like the Kamehameha deal, right? With the Cell games, where Cell's like, alright, watch this, Kamehameha at the planet. You move, the planet dies. You don't move, you die. Pick one, Gohan, and then Gohan just like, Kamehameha, right? If we just aim the turbo nuke up at the castle and blow up the castle with Luis, then we're fine. We're good. Everything's golden, man. I see how it is, Clamar aren't people in your eyes. The only people in this game are the Elder, because I became king. Infinite energy always means infinite destruction. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Stimulation of the mind. Norris really said, got any drugs? Basically. Jones is just drooling at the thought of turbo nuking people again. What the heck are you? What do you mean again? What are you talking about? When was the first time? Brigitte. The king himself out browsing the shops. Huh. Perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. Any recommendations? One igniter in particular, in fact, though I'm afraid we're all sold out of it at the moment. The igniter I made at the children's request, the one that lights up with rainbow colors, is selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children. Wait, hold on! So you make igniters and everyone knows that igniters now don't exactly work? Like, they're nothing. Couldn't all of the stuff that we're doing with igniters we could just do as people because we can just do magic? Your shop is meaningless, Brigitte. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. Unless it's a matter of, like, BlazBlue rules, where some people are just not good at magic, or just can't use it straight up, and they need an Ars Armagus to, an Ars Magus to actually use magic.
Say.
I now hold a position where I control... This frickin' dickhead. Everybody really just be walking in front of me, next to me, and this is gonna happen again, ain't it? I now hold a position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom as the head of the Igniter Consortium. I can't help but think that if I had been in this position sooner than the church's violence, the tragedy of the village could have been prevented. It wasn't your fault. There was nothing you could have done at the time, Brigitte. I know that. I only rose to the position once you became king and shed light on what lurked in the shadows of this country. Though you can't take full credit, as it were, I was nominated for my new position by my colleagues. Our new king has changed this country for the better. However, as a former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can ever disappear from this world. It's all the more reason I hope that the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline. In that end, I'll continue doing all that I possibly can with all that I am, just as you do.
Speaking of...
Ah, yes. Do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her. Naturally, I considered ending their lives. But there she was, sitting beside them. Evidently, they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature, so they decided to keep her instead. Yeah! Let's go! Dog's not dead! Alright. Sick. I had no choice but to spare their lives. I couldn't subject a gentle dog to the atrocities I'd commit in her name. I think it's still kind of scary that you considered killing them just because they kidnapped the dog after finding out that they let it live. I mean, like, you'd be justified if they killed the dog, right? But, like, you still had a thought to kill them after you found out that it was alive. You should come play with her sometime. I'm sure she remembers you. Does she remember you? John Wick much? What are you talking about, John Wick? Who's this guy? Oh, I think you're one of Luis's comrades. Hey, it's the hippie! Don't just urge to abuse power rising. It's overflowing. John Wick much? Who, her? With the finding the dog? Yeah, that was like her whole shtick, ain't it? John Wick's dog died and he killed the people who killed his dog? Oh, damn. Ooh.
Hey.
What's up, Loveless? What's the word, Your Majesty? Just one question, if I may. When are you gonna lower the booze prices in this country? Come on, man. I'm only codding ya. Haven't felt much like drinking till I black out so often anymore. Jesus! After I entered the tournament, I really went through some stuff. I was acting a fool on the world stage, and to you too.
Yeah.
I'm grateful, you know. Can't speak for the rest of the country, but you've done right by us Parapus. We've got it better than we ever did. Some chuckleheads out there still try to take their aggression out on us, but they're just venting, probably. I'm sure you'll do something soon enough. Good to know that you're sitting pretty, like you're not angry at the world or anything. There's still my wife, and then my real wife. How you doing, Juna?
Mike.
9 out of 10 movie. John Wick? Really? I guess I should go and watch it. As much as I hate magic, I actually do like this outfit for Juna. I like the wizard hat. It's a cute touch. Makes me think of Dumb Moth's fella. Like the wizard fella. It hides her forehead! John Wick is 10 out of 10, not just 9 out of 10? You think, would you guys... Is it, like, worth a watch-along in Discord? That's the only reason she wears it.
My king.
Oh, there you are, Will. Heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon. No. What? Bring any souvenirs?
In that case.
Gosh.
Let's just focus on the report. Don't worry. I'll give you just the gist firstly. The Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing, and we're already processing admissions. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me, of all people, to be the Academy's headmistress. I was rather looking forward to going back on tour as a songstress. Oh, and shall I introduce you to my furry little friend? I scooped him up in the Academy of all places. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on the little guy in some kind of observatory supposedly used by a king long ago. What are you talking about? Considering the igniter around his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat would survive alone in that cold, could he?
So...
Oh, it's the cat from Moore's study. Wait, what? Then where the heck... What? Whatever. Wait, where are the other cats? That's the only cat that... No, there's a dog. Never mind. I guess pets exist in this world. Regardless, our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the academy. All that knowledge was lost when it fell, so we're starting from scratch. It may even be hiding secrets as big as the Dragon Temple, or the Sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. Feels like fate, you know?
Speaking of which...
Speaking of fate, on the way back, I met up with Myrtus.
Hold on.
Oops! Who was Myrtus again? Ice cold, Your Majesty. Remember the singer who kept trying to take me down a peg a while back? Oh, her! She's fairly well known about town now. We both just keep soaring to new heights. Her and music, and me coming face to face with magic again.
Hey! Hey!
Surely you remember music was the first magic born in the world, yes? When the heart expresses itself through music, it moves the hearts of others. And when they make hearts swell, why, there's no end to the magic. So, just you watch. With music and magic at my side, I'm going to change the world. All will have equal opportunity to hone their talents at the Mage Academy. Our doors are open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted. And if it makes the world a better place, why, isn't that just grand?
Magic.
Rella taught me that magic is more than a tool. It's in all of us, deep in our hearts. Hey, cat. Isn't that the cat from Academia? If that place was made of magic, how is it here in real life? To say nothing of how he could have survived in a deserted ruin buried in the snow. That shouldn't be possible, right? Who knows? It's mystery after mystery around here. If memory serves, the last king did build himself a study in the Mage Academy. Do you think Academia was styled after that? Maybe? Wonder what His Majesty, what Moore felt when he put this little guy in Academia. Cat tends to himself quietly, utterly impartial to us. Okay.
Dear me.
And now to talk to my wife.
You alright, mate?
Wonder if that guy, the king. Refers to the king as that guy, huh? I'm still really concerned about true ending and whether or not I got it. Don't go that way yet. I was about to end up ending the game, wasn't I? Oh, well if it ain't the big man himself. Good timing, mate. I just got back into town myself. Long time no see.
Oh, right.
Ain't it been? I've been out traveling since I took the reins on the Seeker's recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. And crazy doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. The sights, the magic, everything's so fantastic. I'm already itching to get back out there. Well, I'm not especially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there, but what country isn't a little tense? Everything from the customs to the way they think is so different, my head spins. Makes all the tribal bickering seem right dull if I can speak my mind. But this country is changing for the better. I'm glad I turned over the throne to you. Wait, so hold on. Is she exploring areas outside of the places governed by the king? Like she's set sail outside there and then she's still getting attacked by pirates somehow? Or is she talking about somewhere across the sea on land in within the kingdom? This country's changing for the better. I'm glad I turned over the throne to you. You turned it over? Appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, come on. I'm just roasting you. After we knocked heads, I knew I could trust you with making the lives of us Parapists better than they was. All my cohort have found jobs, and some of them even picked up new skills from being out at the sea so long.
See you soon, I hope.
But don't you worry your kingly head. I'll have it all whipped up in a report for you. Do something proper kingish with it, yeah? Right. And now finally my wife.
I do believe. Greetings.
Working hard as ever, Will. Were you going about town and listening to what the people have to say? Myself, I've just come from the Crown Court, where I've been consulting with the people about their grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate. Ah, okay, that's what you're doing. Court has time for that? Shouldn't you delegate that?
Well,
You Shouldn't a chief magistrate delegate such tasks? Haha, it's a question I shall throw right back at you, your majesty. As you're undoubtedly aware, in the past many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much as a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone regardless of race or status can tell their side of the story in court and be judged equally and fairly. I don't believe that for even a split second, Yufa. No. You're just lying to me. Racism isn't an on and off button. There are surely some courts that they hear this and they're like, I don't really like this Parapus. 400 years dungeon. It just goes to show, anything is possible, even for a priestess to become a chief magistrate. And my brother is making great strides as village chief. He rather hated the role before, but he's truly found his calling, I think.
The reason is...
As I said, no one knows what the future holds. It's all the more reason I try to guide people to good choices. I want to live in a society that practices kindness, where those who suffer and need not turn to crime. And so I practice what I preach. The other day, I went to visit Avi's church to inquire with those who are sick there about the kingdom. The other day I went to visit Avi's church to inquire with those who are sick there about how the kingdom can be more accessible to them. How's Avi?
Very well.
Was Avi doing well? Yes, we practiced dancing together, and then we showed her mother. All of them are ready to ease into working again. Hearing them made me reflect on all the people who still need our help. Until now, the only hope those people had was God.
I do believe...
I want to fight for them to have options under laws and systems that they can rely on in addition to higher power. A country where all the tribes with all the values can join hands in harmony. That's what we need. You aim to achieve that too, yes, Your Majesty? I hope you'll allow me to keep walking alongside you in this. Right. Only one place to go.
Ain't this a pickle?
Well, guys, we did it. We defeated racism. Time to talk to Maria. I think we've heard all we can from people. Should we head to where Maria is? Just a minute.
What now?
And then we rotate the save. Time for sexism to reign. Doesn't that already exist? I feel like it would.
So?
Let's go see Maria. Being here sure brings back memories. You remember how we came here looking for Maria before the tournament for the throne? She was crying back then, though. Yeah, she was.
That's right.
This country's turned around since then, no doubt about it. I'm sure there will always be differences of opinion, but your ideals are really coming to fruition now. I can feel it. That reminds me, what's up with the book you're carrying around now? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? I'm excited to see what kind of fantasy you can conjure up. But maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, if you're the one putting it in ink, that means you're going to make it a reality someday. Now then, Your Majesty, shall we get going? History about to repeat itself, bro!
Oh, hello there. Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Is our country any better now? Am I keeping my promise? Am I keeping my promise?
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
It's a joy to see kids like her smile. The future changes slowly, and the burden of its momentum will fall on the shoulders one day. Their shoulders one day.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed.
How long do you live? If whatever tribe Grius was lives for hundreds of years, and you're half of that, with a tribe that lives for what is like a normal human lifespan, what is your lifespan?
Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to your Majesty's and Papa's dream.
A place where I ought to be, a side of myself I ought to show. The path is never clear.
And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Let's do this together.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Everyone!
Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there. Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
How come Norris looks the same? Where's Norris's royal outfit?
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Would have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve. Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
He's right. The capital can be a bit of a bubble. There will always be more to do and learn beyond its walls.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Relax!
Young Hockenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
What do you mean? You're a Clamar. You had it easiest of them all.
Every day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
You can't do that. You're the frickin' king, you. Oh my god. What do you mean we're just gonna leave? I won't force you to come.
I'm fine going alone.
I can't let myself stagnate. I want to learn more about the world.
I already told you. I'll follow you wherever you go.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another.
Oh, wait, I guess it's fine that he can go wherever he wants, because he can just teleport back with a runner, can't he? Yeah, never mind. But I don't know.
You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
Don't care to be kingly. I just want to do what I can.
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Never the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey, where it is and how much is there. And if people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
Even the most faraway future begins with the belief that it can be realized. So I'll press onward. That's the best I can do.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun, besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the bally court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own. It'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you've no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about this?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
Friends and allies believe as I do. Their support is the greatest treasure I could have. This would only work for a nation that is so large, though. And then on top of that, what about the kingly duties that I would need to be doing at a constant rate within the royal capital? And I don't know, like, I guess it kind of makes sense because people would definitely respect a king that consistently goes out and puts his neck out for them, but
Still, this early into the new year? 'Tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, but it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
It's a natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? And we'll just have to lead by example.
This country is freaking cooked, bro. We freaking lost. It's over. We killed Luis for this.
Thank you. All of you. Let's be off.
Cool, and they're just like America. Alright.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a powerless creation? A timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours. A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
Rise May. You have things you should be doing.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind.
Judah!
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow!
Okay.
Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
Yes, I will become king, put all of my friends into positions of power, and then we will all just leave a year into rule. Nothing will go wrong. Based. Sean just promoted a bunch of lunatics to high-standing positions. You know, this is the thing that Moose was defending a second ago. With the whole saving the world and then rewarding the people that helped you, like, save the world. Bro, we ruined everything! We're cooked! We fixed the big problem in the immediate, and then we just left everyone to their own devices right after. Said figure it out. See you losers. Isn't he touring the country though? I have no clue. I don't know if he was looking at that map to tour the country and then go around to see what he can fix, or if he was just leaving the whole of the country and exploring the rest of the world with the idea that he can just teleport back. Still better than Orange Man administration. I for one like the annoying Orange. That's actually a bit of a lie. I didn't watch them when they were a YouTube thing, and I especially didn't watch them when they were on Cartoon Network. I caught a couple of episodes and I thought this was, what are we doing here? Shout out to Fred getting 3 movies. 3 movies. Wish I had picked up content creation earlier. Been one of the people that pioneered it. Flintstone, the Scooby-Doo one? No, what? Fred. Like the FR3D? Like the YouTube guy? He was on an episode of iCarly. I think more than one. Maybe, it might have only been one. Bro, what? What do you mean what? Ain't no way you don't know who I'm talking about. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. He was like this blonde dude. He would speak with like a high-pitched voice changer. Go on about a bunch of random stuff. Sorry, sir, I played sports in school. It has nothing to do with the playing sports, bro. Come on, man. So one of you must know what I'm talking about. A little bit of both, a country tour followed by exploration of other continents. I feel like the other continents one is still dangerous. As a king, I think it's still... I don't know. Governing the whole of the land and then just deciding that you're gonna leave and hoping that everybody else can work well enough is... at least dangerous for this setting where word is hard to get to because it has to be done by criers and or message birds. There's no cell phones or secure radio waves or anything. It's just like, here's a week-long, like, there's like a freaking entire village that burns down, and then the guy governing is like, shoot, man, we gotta send a message to the freaking hyper president. And then they send a carrier pigeon, it takes a week to get there, he gets it, and you're like, oh shoot, a village burned down a week ago. They've been kind of outworked for a week, and then it's just gonna take another week to get a message back to them once I finally make a decision on what they should be doing now. Yeah, but with teleport and their power, it should be fine. They're the only ones that can teleport. At least to my knowledge. I don't think teleportation is common knowledge to the people yet. Maybe it will be now that everybody has discovered magic, but who knows? When Will gets to America, their world, he's just gonna experience racism all over again. Would be a great sequel, though. Him experiencing racism again and dealing with it again? I don't know. If I just got done fixing the racism of my country and becoming king, to leave and then find another country that's also wrought with racism, I'd just be like, man, frick this, and then just go back home. I just go back home. I'm not doing that again. I'm not going through killing whichever guy tries to reset the world again. I'm not dealing with everybody being racist and hating me for no good reason again. I'm not trying to befriend everybody of every different race again. No, screw that. I'm going home. Pack it up. Maybe the next guy. Maybe the next guy can take care of it. As opposed to other countries that don't experience racism because they're homogenous. I see that as an entirely neutral thing. If they're fighting, that's the bad thing. If they're not fighting, that's the good thing. If they're all one race, then I mean they're all one race, whatever. He mentioned the reset, eliminate. Strong would have no racism because you can't be racist if there's only one race. Exactly. Bro, you still got 30 minutes to load up SMT5? Hell no! I'll never play another Atlas game as long as I live. At least until after Final Fantasy 13. Frick this series. Not series. Frick this developer. I have been watered. I'm tired of every boss being a super boss and feeling bordering unfair. Guess it could be worse, though. It could be like Tales of Vesperia, and then it's just straight up unfair. You chose it to be that way, holy frick. I didn't choose nothing. I chose to waste 117 hours on whatever this was, a mismatch of Etrian Odyssey, Kingdom Hearts, SMT, whatever other buzzword JRPG I can come up with. Yo, this the Evil remix? GG. I'm so glad this is done. You don't even freaking know, man. You don't even know. This took... I started this game when it released. This released in October of last year, you said? You spent the same amount of time on this game as I did on Remake, and I played through that twice. Oh. Cool. But he only does 4 hours, Hermit. Technically only 3, because a lot of the time I spent an hour on Gamedel.
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know.
I knew that was going to happen. The great seeker Strunge.
In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you. With all my heart, I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
Honestly, I really did like those words at the end. I really did.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideas. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry on with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
Fantasy lives on. I did like that message at the end with them saying, like, even though this was just a fantasy, take, like, the good ideals from it and see if you can apply it to real life. Look for a greater outcome in everything. That hit me harder than I felt it would. Fantasy is dead. Okay. System. By saving your clear data, certain things can transfer over as is to a new game. You can transfer currently owned items with some exceptions: money, mag, royal virtues, scan enemies, memorandum, archetype statuses, and total playtime. Save clear data. Yeah. There is no power in your fantasy. Mm-hmm. Which slot was that in? That was in slot 6. Okay. That's that, dude. I mean, we're done. We were there for a long time with that game, but it's finally finished. Let me put this music back on, as well as unplug my controller. Sorry for everyone that heard that twice. But yeah, we were there for a while. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, we're done. It's just, I feel... Ultimately, I enjoy the message that game portrays. I enjoyed most of its combat. I didn't enjoy the end boss, but I guess that's just a regular occurrence with most SMT bosses. Not SMT, but Atlas bosses, really. If I actually cared about metaphor like that, that would be one of the games that I would end up 100%ing, but... So if I assume correctly, you play MGR tomorrow, and if you beat 2 Sam bosses, you're gone for the rest of the week, right? Maybe not. I'm not sure. I kind of don't want to stream Friday and Saturday, or at least I kind of want to stream Saturday because I want to check out the stuff in Grand Blue Fantasy, since they added, or since they adjusted my character so much, and see what the hell I can do, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad that my character was bad and then they nerfed him. And adjusted him so much that everything has changed. Or at least, there's the thing that you said about, supposedly he has routes that do similar amounts of damage, but for less health cost now, which is something I would need to explore. Ultimately, me and Moose were right from day one with the way you play. You were going to struggle and complain about it, which you did. I struggle and complain about every game. Congrats. You're not a prophet, bro. Who's live? Who the heck is live that I can send you guys to? Oh, frick. Wait, when the heck? I'm sad, bro. Apparently, Vesper ended up streaming at like 1 a.m. I missed it. Because, like, why the hell are you streaming at 1 a.m.? Whatever, it don't matter. It's fine. Supposedly Abel is stronger. It's more of a rework. Okay. Then I guess I'll just have to lab with him, see what's changed and how he can be more optimal. I don't even know who the heck I want to raid after a game that ended like that. After all that we've been through. After it being such a long time since I, like... Digesting that game feels weird. If you're anything like me, though, you'll hate Wilness or enjoy playing him. Oh, boy. Because fighting him is heckin' AIDS. I can't wait to fight him and then have him obliterate my entire health bar. Looking forward to EX Narmaya. She's out, right? Isn't the update out? Olivia Monroe is just chatting at the moment. Diaphone is playing Street Fighter 6. Rainho is playing Dark Souls Remaster. Rainho was at EVO? I didn't know that. I didn't even know she cared about fighting games. Ellis is playing Apex Legends. Enos is playing Just Chatting. Bodega Rat is playing Cave Battle Torture, also known as CBT. Oh no, it's Pikmin 2. I see. Haha. Jadelyn Gaming is playing Blueprints. Starly is playing. Actually, let's raid Starly. Like, she's a big SMT fan, right? A big Atlas fan. She's the perfect person to raid after completing a game like Metaphor. Why not? I spelled her name wrong. No, I haven't spelled her name wrong. Twitch just doesn't feel like giving me her heckin' Twitch channel to raid. Goodness gracious. He'll hit you with one mix, and if he has super, you're heckin' dead. I'm not joking, he is the highest damage in the game. His specials do 2k on its own. So really, your character will 100% suffer versus him, unless you just beat him in neutral where he struggles. Oh, come on. Can't wait for that. Anyway, let me start the raid button. As for the schedule and everything that will be happening, tomorrow I will be back at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and then if I still feel like streaming after the DLC for Jetstream Sam is done, then I'll probably play something else, like maybe Marvel Rivals or something, I don't know, whatever the hell I might feel like. If not, then I'll just stop streaming, and then you probably won't be seeing me Friday, depends on how I feel. Saturday, maybe you'll see me with Grand Blue Rising, I almost said Revengeance, because I want to check out the new stuff with the new update. Next week, I might take a break just to reset my mental, because it's not been where I want it to be recently. But if I do stream, then I'll get the schedule up within a reasonable amount of time. Tuesday is going to be, like, for sure, I'm going to be starting up some Expedition 33 for the JRPG day. I don't know what's going to be happening for Wednesdays, and then Thursdays are going to be heckin' Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Not Rising, Metal Gear Solid 5. But yeah, if you guys got anything to say to me, or anyone else who's decided to join, hit up the Discord below the stream. If you click the picture that says Discord, I'm going to go do things, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, or night, whatever time might be for you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.